Oops, blonde moment. Hey, YouTubers and friends, how are you all doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. Uh, what Patrick say? No ball naughty here. A few of us, Patrick.
You're
Um,
always having a blonde moment. Like you live in a blonde moment.
What's up with all this craziness?
Hey, I am partially blonde. What can I say? Let me get to the other screen, but let me get our commercials out of the way. Things are a little bit, I'm switching over to that new tower, so they're kind of weird. So,
Oh, okay. Hurry up so we can get back and say hello to everybody.
Okay, well,
bust them out.
Just hop over to us, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do my intro again. So I'll bring you guys over right now. All right. If you're not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the bell down below. And welcome to.
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up.
And share. Share.
This blonde's house here at Flash in Your Pan. Anyone who's new here, thank you for joining us. Hey, DK. From Adventures in Dirt, how you doing?
Yep, Ohio Relic Hunters here.
Yeah, hey, Bill. And
Patrick Moore, our buddy. Oh, and Hook and Hookette, the hookers are in the house.
The hookers are in the house. Patrick, another teammate. Senator
Brandon's a new guy, isn't he?
I did say Pioneer Polly,
right?
Yeah. Liz is here.
Yep, she's in and out.
Pioneer Polly. Relic recovery. There's our buddy Ron. From the hills.
Oh, really? I see the other Ronald. Radio.
B3.
Ert's here.
Oh,
B3 Relic Recovery.
Nate, my friend Nate, I work with.
Adventures in Dirt. That's an inside joke. You'll figure it out here in a little while.
Bob Dip,
he's here. Let me say hi to my favorite fan, or my #1 fan. This one I don't mind her calling me. She don't say it though. I call her that. Hi, Journey. How are you? Nate, Erica, good to see you. If Mike's in the house, welcome aboard.
Lincoln Central Coins.
Hey, Charlie.
Oh, yep, Charlie. There's Charlie Riser.
Sandy.
Oh yeah, Hook definitely ready for the spring. We got lots of plans.
Winter hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're all ready for spring. I just want to get in the water one more time before it freezes.
Yeah, I need to come over here and go over to that other little place.
Lincoln Central Coins, how are you tonight?
Hey, Lincoln.
Did we miss somebody? Did we get everybody? Razors?
If we didn't, they'll let us know, huh?
Yeah, big time. Hey, you forgot me.
Yeah, what about me, man?
Hey, what about me? I know that's how I feel sometimes. Hey, what about me?
Yeah, it happens. Huh?
Yeah, we don't win no prizes. We just got to watch Ed hand them out.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of prizes.
Well, now.
Yeah, speaking of prizes.
We're adding more onto the Christmas one. Tell them what they have to do, Jesse.
Well, you have to go back to the 8th? Well, what was the date on that show?
Oh, shoot. Who was our guest?
We didn't have a guest that night.
Yeah, your guest didn't work out.
Right, Dana wasn't there.
I wasn't even there.
You weren't there, right. And that's
but I still can't file a claim.
We were supposed to have Treasures with Purpose and Exploring Abandoned Caves on the 27th of November.
Okay. On that show, go back to that show that night. Of course, you'll have to watch the show to learn the rules. So we're doing a Christmas giveaway next week. Is that right? Next
Yeah,
week?
on the 18th when we
Right.
have Chris Chadwick on.
Right.
And he's confirmed, so.
Right. Got. Let me show this one prize here. We have. This is going to be a prize. It's a game that I picked up called Claim It. It's about jumping claims and playing claims. You know, it's a
Filing
minors game.
claims.
Filing claims, and it's a game claim game. But that's one of the prizes. We're also giving away a bag of flash in your pan pay dirt.
Yeah, and you'll
have
definitely have a flash in your pan.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Cricket.
Yep. Some stickers. Pocket sluice. Show them that pocket sluice, Ed. You got one handy?
Yeah, right here.
Check it out.
Yes, nice little handy little thing to have.
You like it, don't you?
Sorry.
And we'll be giving away this one tonight.
Oh, cool. We'll give it one away tonight. All right. And the pocket sluice. Was there something else?
Oh, and Patrick Moore is null and void from the contest tonight.
All giveaways.
Yep. He's part of the crew. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry,
Patrick,
buddy.
You can't win.
But we got you one.
Yeah.
That's right. Right here.
Hey, Bob, how you doing, Bob?
Yeah, there's Bob.
Yep.
Hey, Bob.
So, and I think we'll probably add one or two more things before next week. See what we come up with. I think Ed says we got stickers that's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Just for Christmas giveaway. We thought we'd do a Christmas giveaway. And we got nothing better to do.
Hi, Rach and Audra. The Jersey.
No, that's not.
I could have swore I saw the Jersey history. Huh?
No,
I see
North Jersey detectors.
Well,
there's Adam.
And there's Ed. Our buddy Adam.
Yep.
Yeah, he just got.
Right.
Did we say hello to Luke Duke?
Luke Duke, welcome. David.
What's up, Luke?
Welcome. David. Carlisty.
Carlisle? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Paul Wheeler. Hey. Excellent, excellent. And there's Rod to the Hills. Or For the Hills.
Iron Marvin.
I couldn't let Bob down. He's a dedicated viewer. He's
all right, Cricket.
Well, Cricket is part of the Illuminati. She's another creator, part of the Illuminati crew. And welcome, Cricket. Hopefully, Crypto Cruising, my mate from the other side of the pond, he'll be in. He's been in a few times. I'm sure you guys seen Crypto Cruising.
Yep, I've seen him.
Oh wait, I got a contact request. Polly, you're already on my. You're on. Oops, wrong button. Okay, sorry.
I don't. That's a good question, Nate. Is recycling gold from old PC worth it?
I have some friends that do it.
Right. I know Caleb does it. Right.
Don't our world famous moderator of the century do that?
I don't know, but I don't think I've seen him tonight.
We haven't seen him tonight.
Not yet.
No, I don't know. I think you can go to their webpage and get that information if you're not a member. I mean, you can still get on there and find out. I'm answering the center of the earth mining's question. The date of the Vegas Gold Show on the 19th.
I kind of heard they're canceling the Vegas show this year. I thought that was some of the scuttlebutt at the show.
That's what I kind of heard too, but I don't know.
But they're having it the year after that. Hey Ed, are you still gonna send that Banjo Pan Dream Mat you said I was gonna get out to try? When did I say that, Ron?
Just now.
I can't send nothing if I don't have addresses. Busy person, I forget things. Plus, I'm blonde. Hey, there's another friend of ours, Jack, from Gold Fever Radio. But most of all, Gold Grabber High Bankers is a contributor to Take a Vet Prospecting Project. And hey, Eddie Smallhorn, another Niminati is in the house. I should have worn my Niminati t-shirt.
What the hell are you? What's a Niminati?
It's a group of creators. If you were, it's kind of like the LBPA, but not as secretive.
Ah.
But they might not LBPA. You know what I mean, I think. But there are a bunch of creators. Eddie Smallhorn's wife, you've seen her in chats a week or two ago, I believe. Eddie's been in several times. But your real estate whisperer, however they say it, she does great videos, and we're all part of a group of creators. You know that live stream I watch pretty faithfully every
Saturday morning?
Right. Nick and Dee Nimmin.
Okay.
And that's where Niminati comes from.
Gotcha.
And he's a YouTube creator, influencer with a lot of great tips and tricks on channel art, software. His brother D does a lot of good stuff for a guy like you, Jesse. You do a lot of work with your phone. Or Adam from California Gold Rush does a lot of good stuff with his phone. And D. Nimmin is the like mobile creator guru. And DK from Adventures in Dirt. He's actually part of the Niminati himself. So
cool. I'll have to check it out.
Ray Rusaw comes into Nick's streams. But if you need tidbits and stuff, and even if you just listen, watch, listen, and learn and take note of the people that they're reviewing their channels and work on their ISO and stuff with during the live stream and stuff, you could glean a lot of really good knowledge from them to help your YouTube channel grow. So, they haven't joined us yet. Maybe one day Dee and Nick will, but oh my God, it has to be very early in the morning over there. They're in Thailand, so whatever the time is in Thailand, I'm not going to bring up my watch to find out.
Hey, Kane, BB. Glad you stopped by to say hi.
I need to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone so I'm not eating up data. I should put it in airplane mode, actually, so no one calls. That's all I need is someone to call in the middle of the show. Why don't we get the commercials out of the way so they're said and done?
You were supposed to do that already.
We've been saying hi, and one thing led to another, and to another.
Whatever.
And here we are now.
Out in left field again.
Just do it.
I need a fravo. I need a fravo.
Just do it.
Okay, everybody, we're going to take a little break, so if you got a tinkle time, no, you got to watch the commercials and purchase stuff from you.
Oh, he gets to go tinkle.
And hold it even longer. We'll be back.
That's right. We'll be right back after a word from a few of our sponsors. We're going to get them all out of the way and taken care of.
Just do it.
Do it.
Adventure, mystery, discovery. Gold panning is more than a surf of beautiful rocks. Panning is a journey that can take you to amazing new places all around the world. It's an experience for all ages, bringing families closer together and filling a spark of excitement when life has grown too dull. The Gold Claw pan makes it easier to take part in the journey than ever before. This expertly designed pan is made for any skill level and any age. All you need is an explorer's heart and the passion for discovery. Begin your family's gold story now. Order your Gold Claw pan today and see where the adventure takes you.
Do some Adobe stuff. All right, we have this audio clip because we haven't made a commercial for it yet, but some of us are in it. So take an earful and whoops. And if you need some pay dirt, remember ipanforgold.com.
Hey, this is Michael from iPanForGold. You know, I love to receive emails and photos of the gold my friends recover from on paper, and they're not too shy to tell me about it either. Just check out some of the reviews, photos, and even videos that they have posted on our Facebook page. In fact, here are some of my not-so-shy friends now.
I'm Aaron, and I pan for gold.
I'm Caleb, and I pan for gold.
I'm Ed Martin, and I pan for gold.
I'm Erica, and I pan for gold.
I'm James, and I pan for gold.
I'm John for gold.
I am John, and I pan for gold.
I'm Mark, and I pan for gold. I'm Tony, and I pan for gold.
This is Rob from Nashville, and I pan for gold.
Be sure and check our Facebook page and website for the latest offers, blog articles, and video. What's in your pan? I hope it's pay dirt from ipanforgold.com.
And with ipanforgold.com, you do get a flash in your pan, don't you guys?
Yep, I did.
Yep. Oh yeah, nice flash.
I know I do. Hey Rick, welcome. What else? Oh, and one we always never really pitch that we should, and we need to work on a commercial for our friend Jeffery.
Oh yeah.
It's prospectinggear.com, and whatever you need, if they don't have it on their site, let them know, and I'm sure Jeffery can get it to you.
Yeah,
So
he hooked me up here last couple of days with somebody looking for some dream mats. So
Yeah.
nice, thank you.
like I said, if he don't have it, he'll hunt it down for you.
Yep.
But if
there he is. Speaking of devil, there's Jared.
Hey, welcome, Mr. Lodak. Yeah,
and a pizza too.
We see you're a little late, young man, but that's okay. We're glad you're
Doc is paid.
Yeah, your check's in the mail, buddy. But
no guests tonight, you guys. It's just us and you guys. If you want to call in and chit chat and talk to us and ask questions, and
if you want to call in, we'll be putting. We have guests tonight. We do.
Oh, we do. Ooh.
Them.
Oh, cool.
Them.
Well, let's talk to them.
We can. I might prank call somebody here, though. Just to see, you know. Let's open up the phone lines and see who wants to talk to us. And there you go. 419-741-4090. And if you have me on Skype, you can call through Skype. Oh, Jesse, where'd it go? I know I got it.
Oh, did I just bust you? Oh no,
Ed, you're so busted.
I got it.
You're so busted.
Here. Wait, we got a caller.
Get your collar, and then get your coin.
I got my coin, right?
Jeez, Pete's can't take you anywhere.
I got more coins too. I got some packages from Mantic Coins, some silver.
Yeah, I was watching a guy by the name of Lemonhead Penny.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of late night auctions.
Right.
Some good stuff, but we have a caller, Jesse.
Oh, okay. Well,
remember, it's their show. Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Hookette.
Hey, how you doing, Mrs. Hookette?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Great. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Well, no, not for a while, but I wanted to call in because tonight's kind of a special night. Our little bubber nugget turns 10 years old today.
All right.
Wow. Ready, guys?
Yes.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Bubber Nut.
Happy birthday
Bubber Nut.
to you.
Hey, yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Bubba.
Nugget.
Happy
birthday to you.
To you.
He'll love that. He's sitting right on the couch.
And Adam's in the chat room right now.
And yeah, we had his birthday today, and exactly 11 more days, then my daughter's birthday.
Oh, wow.
Then 2 days after that's Christmas, and we love December. It's a very busy month.
I have a foster brother whose birthday is it's actually December 25th, and he hates it.
Oh, I bet. Yep. So I figured I'd call in that way he could hear his name on there.
Yeah, hear a bunch of grown old men make fools of themselves, right?
Well, you know, I do have Hook here, so
oh, that's true.
He sees that all the time.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
So, nothing new for him.
But yeah, that's all. I just kind of wanted to call in and say hi, see how y'all were doing, and
doing great. Glad you called in. Like I said, I haven't heard from you in a while.
No doubt. Have you been metal detecting a bunch? You know.
It's cold out there.
Oh, come on.
I don't do cold.
Hook is out there dredging in his bare butt.
Yeah, well, it's that redheaded syndrome thing he's got.
I'm partially redheaded.
What more can you say about that?
Yeah, I don't do the cold.
Pioneer Polly is like cold. He's out on Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Cold.
Ooh. Yeah, my oldest, he's in Michigan in college right now, and it's super cold up there. They just got like 6 inches of snow a week ago.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I was still snowboarding and skiing 2 times a week, I'd be stoked. I'd be like, come on, more snow, come on. But my season passes are no more since we got rid of our Action Sporting Goods store, doggone it. But yeah. But I want to get in the water before the ice comes.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you there.
Now, I'm sure Jonathan will be calling us before too long.
Oh, I'm sure he will. You know he will.
Yeah.
But I got somebody here wants to say something to you real quick.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Bubba Nugget.
How you
Bubba
doing,
Nugget?
Bubba Nugget?
Well, happy birthday, Bubba Nugget.
Yep, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like your song on the yeah. You're a little bit off course. You're all singing different lines.
First of all, you're mistaken. That was not singing.
No, that was called
Happy Birthday is a song. Bye. Bye-bye. Mom wants to talk to you again.
Okay. See you later, Bubba Nugget. Awesome kid.
He had to get on there so he could talk to you for a minute.
Of course. That's cool.
Hey, not a problem.
All right. Well, I just wanted to come and say hi to you, how you're doing. I'm going to let somebody else jump on here. So.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling.
I will.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing you this spring, I'm sure.
Oh, you better.
Yeah.
We will. We will
be there.
But tell that hubby of yours next time we come down to dredge, don't order rain and high water.
Right. And then
well,
put us in...
next time you guys come down to dredge, I'll come down. I'll keep all the rain away.
All right.
There you go. What a gal.
Yeah.
I'm the sunshine of his life, so there you go.
Our buddy from Juneau's in the house.
Yep.
All right. I will talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right. See you, Hook.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.
I got some beach sand from Juneau, Alaska.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something to play with.
No kidding.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I see. There's my buddy Ozark. He's in tonight.
Yeah, I've been to one of his live streams too. He was talking about that old map website you like. And he was doing overlays with newer maps to older maps and satellite imaging.
Right.
And showing you how to use it to find where old houses were, which is a great tool for any detectorist or privy digger. So, there's your real estate whisperer. How you doing? Another Niminati in the house. Is that the purple sand? I don't know. It might be purple sand. I haven't opened up the box yet.
There's definitely a lot of crushed up garnet in there.
Yeah, and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice
Sorry,
try, Ed. Ed, but did you see his video with the new toys that guy scored on?
No.
A dredge and he's set to go. I'm not going to say who this is, but I know who it is because whenever I do, he gets kind of weird about it. Hey!
No, medicine man. No, it's not a box of coal. It's a box of beach sand.
It should be coal because I'm not a good boy. Hey, what's your, gosh damn it. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Even though I know, but go ahead.
Hey, I'm calling to get the party started. Let's go.
Oh, I know that voice.
What's going on?
Can you guess who that is?
I know who that is.
I know who that is. What's up, Nugget Brain?
It could be.
Who do you want, buddy?
I'll see whoever you want to be tonight because I'm getting the party started.
All right.
So how's everybody doing? You ready for Christmas?
Oh yeah, always ready for Christmas. Good time of the year.
Yeah, we went to our shopping last week for the grandkids. We don't buy kids no more. They gotta buy us.
So you bought them all metal detectors and dredges and gold pans and everything, right?
No, I bought them bags of dirt.
So it's better than when I was a kid. I used to get coal in my stocking, so it doesn't matter.
That's my life there, Wayne.
And the only reason why I'm calling in is to get this party started. Everybody that's in the chat room, call in tonight. Bug them. Let's make it a good 2.5 hour show. And anybody coming to Colorado in January, and if you're not, you better plan on it. Go to Denver. We're going to be at the expo up there. We got Nugget Noggin. We got Terry Carter. We got Gypsy. We got Jim Fierro, and Nugget Brain will be there also. We're going to be there for 4 days. It's the weekend of the 13th. And on Sunday, we are going to give away metal detectors and all kinds of prizes, and it doesn't cost you anything to win the metal detectors.
Yeah, I heard that's a pretty good show you put on down there. I know Terry was all impressed. He went there last year for the first time, right?
Well, that was at our hunt. This is at a show we'll be doing up in Denver, the big Sportsman's Outdoor Expo.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's going to be between 20 and 25,000 people walking through the doors. So,
speaking of Terry Carter, how's it going, Terry? You just showed up in the room.
I talked to Terry earlier today. I said, don't forget the flash in the pan is on. So, Terry, you need to call in and keep the party going.
There you go. Hey, I always love to hear from Terry.
Your pan. Your flash. Pan. Flash in your pan.
Which is different than flash in the pan.
That's right, because a flash in the pan is here today and gone tomorrow.
Whatever I tell people, just get on the show. They get on the show.
As long as they find their way here, right?
We love you, brother. We love you, Nugget Brain.
Well, you know, we gotta get on all these shows every week. You know, I go on 5-6 shows a week on average, and
you gotta spread the word, spread the love.
Oh, exactly. And you know, that's how we're going to keep this community going, of all of us metal detectors and gold prospectors and treasure hunters and geocachers, and you know, you name it, we do it. So if you're in there,
it's all about the hunt, looking for that treasure.
That's right. No matter
where's that at again, Wayne? Because my friend Cricket from Denver was asking Outdoors Expo.
It's called the Sportsman Outdoor Expo 2019. You can find it on the internet. It's at the big convention center. 30,000 or 300,000 square feet of one building under a roof.
Wow.
Oh, cool. Geocaching, cool. You're part of the family, Cricket, of treasure hunters. Yeah.
Right.
You geocache. I geocache.
It's
all treasure hunting.
That's right.
Bottle digging,
they're gonna
bud lurking.
They're going to have RVs of every shape and size, tents, safes, whatever you need are going to be there. We're going to be the only club and organization there. And I'm working with that group over there in Great Britain that makes that metal detector. What's it called? Somebody remind me.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
The metal company out of Great Britain. It's Exadate, something like that.
I thought they were Italian or Turkish.
One of those companies over there is going to fly over and be in our booth probably Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
they're going to introduce the metal detector. They're going to do a live broadcast, is what they're saying. And if all their numbers work out, they said they're going to introduce a brand new metal detector never seen before in the world. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope it's a great big success, Nugget Brain, and one day we'll be able to fly out at a moment's notice, I hope.
Well, that's why everybody's got to call in tonight. Everybody's got to get involved. And do me a favor, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Advertise the kids raffle or the kids giveaway that we're going to have. I know you're on that site. We got metal detectors for the kids, gold panning kits, coins, all kinds of neat stuff that we're going to be giving away. Kids got to be, I think it's 18 and under. There's different classifications of kids, and all these kids are going to get prizes and everything. So we need to advertise that more to get more kids in. I think they got like 30 or 40 kids right now, but I'd like to see about 100 kids competing because I'm sure we'll have enough prizes for every kid to win at least one thing.
Cool. XP Deuce is a French company, Madison, Maine, says he's okay. Right on. And a big, huge kids drawing.
Right.
Taking notes, Dana, Jesse?
I'm typing in the chat room. That's what I'm doing.
What? We'll do our best, Wayne, but you
Top
know
Cat just showed up.
You're always welcome to call in and let people know what's shaking with you and Watts and everything that Watts is doing around the country or world one day, right?
Well, we're already around the world. We have members overseas and everything. We have people in Great Britain, Germany, Italy, and a few other countries. I don't have the list in front of me, but we have people from all over the world, and
so
that's why we get out.
Hey, Wayne, Ron wants to know if there's a river near Punia, Colorado, to get gold. Naonia, Colorado.
I never heard of that one. I'm sure there is. The whole state's got gold in it.
I was going to say it's Colorado. They got gold in Colorado. No, there's no gold in Colorado.
Oh no, there's tons of gold. Just got to come out and get it because I'm not going to get it for you. You got to come and get your own.
All right, there's no gold in Utah.
Yeah, there's no gold in Utah.
That's what they say, but you know what? They're right next door to us, so they ought to have some. The only state that I could honestly say has no gold is Hawaii. That is the only one that has no gold.
And that's kind of weird. But according to Jeff, it's because of the minerals there don't produce the gold. Jeff Williams, when he was on our show a while back, we asked about why there wasn't gold in Hawaii when there's gold in other volcanic areas. And he says it's because of the material that's actually in there that doesn't produce the gold. So
well, that's all volcanic over there.
The whole Cascade Mountains are volcanic. The Rockies are volcanic.
Right.
Yeah, but these were the United States and Africa and all the other 7 continents. You know, they were made billions of years ago, and Hawaii's only maybe 1 billion years ago.
Right.
Year old. So not to the surface yet, and it's just, you know, it's out in the middle of an ocean. Think about it.
It's the material. You don't have continental crust colliding and being mixed in the works and all that. You have a bunch of limestone and sand and stuff.
Exactly.
Different material, yeah. Like
you know,
Jesse was saying.
If you go to Hawaii, take your metal detector and metal detect the beaches. You'll find the gold there.
Oh yeah, there's other gold than comes out of the ground then.
Gold is gold, no matter the form.
That's right. If it's a ring, a necklace, a bracelet, or a nugget, gold is gold.
That's right. So don't be picky.
That's right.
So I'm going to let somebody else call in. I got the party started, so everybody else call in tonight. Flood their phones. Let's hear that beeping noise in the background, and everybody call in and have a good time. If I don't talk to you, everybody have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know I'll be calling in, but if you decide not to come in after I made this call, that's your fault.
No, Colin, you're just getting the party started.
Right. Thanks, Wayne.
Right.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Okay, thanks, everybody. God bless.
You too, brother.
Oh, I got something calling.
Sure, Ozark tried calling, but he hung up right away.
I said he'll be back. Then we have a question in the room too. Where is our gold in Ohio?
All over. What part of Ohio do you live in, Rick?
I said everywhere we go, Rick.
Wherever no, there's no gold in Ohio.
There's no gold in Ohio.
Oh, but look, Dano, when he was here, we have strong evidence now that all our friends in Utah are fibbing to us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the evidence?
An article written by one of our past guests, Chris Ralph, from the International California Mining Journal.
Oh, yeah. I remember. I saw that debate you guys were having.
Well, you know, they always claim there's no gold in Utah, right?
Right.
Where'd you find that at, Dano? Was it towards the front? Ah, here it is. Look at this.
Must be a left wing
tactic
article, yeah. Fake news.
See, there. Placer Gold Deposits of Utah by Chris Ralph. Look at that. Just look at that.
Look at that.
Now, Christine and a couple others were talking about lag, but I'm having the best signals I've had in 3
Not doing too bad here.
Weeks.
Not doing too bad here.
I'm dropping 0 frames.
Seems to be doing good on my end.
My CPU is being used a bit, but I'm green on my broadcast software, and I've been green. I don't want to say it or he'll show up. We were in the orange for a little bit over on YouTube site, but I'm in the green there.
Jaron says that's fake news. They don't know what they're talking about. Fake news, he says.
Hey, Terry, flour gold is better than no gold.
Hey, Top Cat, Terry Carter. got the wheel spinning in my window for a second. But everything else says green. I see we have some people I've never seen in here before. Welcome. Danielle, is it?
Danielle, aka Danny D.
Danny D, welcome.
Hey, you're not a movie or TV actress, are you? You're not Danny D from the American Pickers, are you? If you are, I am so impressed. And if you aren't,
love to have you on.
That's the only Danny D that I know.
I don't know, it could be, but if you are, we'd love to have you on as a guest.
Please call in.
We do have a celebrity in the house, though, our good buddy Pioneer Polly.
Yeah. We got Terry Carter's in the house
a
too.
lot of celebrities.
I was gonna say,
California Gold Crush, California Motherlode Prospectors,
Top Cat.
Top Cat, yeah, they're all celebrities. Okay, wow.
Okay, Nate Pugsley.
He's a celebrity too.
He's asked this question. He's asked this question like 3 times now.
Okay.
While prospecting, what you guys cook? Very little.
Beans, weenies.
Yeah.
Unless Dano's cooking, then it's biscuits and gravy.
Then we're eating like kings when I'm cooking. That's all I got to say about that.
If I'm cooking, it's minimalist. Beans.
I'm going to run down the subway.
That too. We have a couple of callers on the line.
Okay, bring them in.
Hook was the first in line. How you doing today, brother?
I am doing pretty good, actually. Kind of resting up. This is the first easy day I've had here in a while. How are you guys?
What's up, Hook?
Doing great. Waiting for Christmas to be over. You know.
I'm waiting for it to get here. I ain't got stuff yet.
Yeah, I understand that. You guys know my little man turned 10 years old today.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, yeah, we sang a birthday noise to him.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I heard all about it. Trust me.
Did you laugh?
Oh, I was laughing, but he was just stoked. He was very excited.
Right on.
But yeah, I've been really busy out soil sampling and out doing working on a lot of farm equipment and everything, and meeting new landowners, and it's just been one thing after another. Deer hunting season, prospecting, building new equipment, rebuilding old equipment. So, but I got a lot of things coming forward in the spring.
We may hold on for a little bit, callers. We have one on the line right now and one behind that. I don't want to get y'all too stacked up, so when we're done with these two, please
stack them up like at the airport.
We could, you know. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Sorry, Hook.
Hey, just no tasers. That's all I ask. No tasers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of new things looking forward to for the spring, and hopefully when you guys come back down, the weather will be better. And as my little ray of sunshine said, she'll try to help keep it away. I don't know.
Good.
But yeah, she blames it on the redhead stepchild syndrome, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, I do have several projects going on, and hopefully I can get some of that coming toward you guys here soon. Dano and Jesse and Ed, you guys are definitely at the top of the line.
Come stay a weekend.
Yeah, well, like I said, building this new equipment, I'm pretty excited. I'm pushing for some bigger stuff, and getting my name out there a lot more. I'm sorry I've been on my Facebook here lately, but right now this is soil testing season, and it lets me meet more landowners and get more jobs. I work more jobs than most 5 people together, I think, sometimes, but it's hard to say. But it's helped me through the years of prospecting, and I'm going to keep doing it because I like to get people out there and have fun and just have a good time and find that shiny yellow stuff that's good, you know, the good yellow stuff.
Don't give up,
We know
Cricket.
you do. We know you do. Our friend at Hookmeister's Prospecting and Outdoors. Check him out on Facebook, just the way I said it, just the way it sounded. And while you're over there, check out Flashing Her Pan Productions. Sorry, Cricket, we have a couple other lines on if that was you calling. But I know Hook's be done really quick. And
thanks for the shout out. I will see you guys later. You guys will see me back on my Facebook again here real soon because I'm about done with my soil sampling. So you guys will see me out in this cold water here real soon.
Excellent.
Cool. All right.
We want to see
All
that
right.
ice
I will
cold
see
gold.
you guys later.
All right, bro. Talk to you later.
All right, take it easy. Bye.
All right, we next in line. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Cricket, and I'm calling from Denver, Colorado.
Hi, Cricket.
Made it
Thanks
through.
for calling.
Hey, Cricket.
Hello. Am I live now?
You're live.
Good. Hi. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Toledo Jess.
I'm in Denver.
I'm
So I was
Dano.
listening about the sportsman show coming up. Sounds good. Maybe I can come out. I'm calling because I have a good story, a geocaching story.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
We like stories.
We love stories. That's what, we love to hear everybody's stories, from all aspects of their treasure hunting. So go ahead.
Oh, yeah. My boys, I have twin sons, and they're 19, and I have a 20-year-old son. And I got them into geocaching when they were about 5, 6 years old. It was back in like 2006. Well, in 2007, they sent out a trackable. There's the geocaches that go from place to place and they have to get to their destination. So they sent out a trackable as a surprise for me, and it was supposed to get to me. And I have the track number. If anybody wants to write it down and look it up on geocaching.com because it's been all around the world.
Oh, cool.
Literally all around the world. It made its way to Minnesota, and from Colorado, it left Colorado and then made its way to Minnesota. And then somebody hopped on a plane with it and put it in a geocache up somewhere in Europe. And they grew up watching that trackable. They grew up learning about satellites and Google Earth. And
that's awesome.
For 11 years. And the last time I saw it, I think it was in Spain.
Wow.
But you can look it up on the site. It's called Come to Mama, and it's mine. And I'm like, when is it going to get to me? I log into the website
Come to
every
Mama.
couple months. Come to Mom. I'll give you the track ID. You ready? It's the trackable number.
Yeah.
It's TB1.
TB?
Yeah.
Travel bug. Okay.
Yeah, 1. And then F as in Frank.
Okay.
45. And G as in golf.
Oh, cool.
Gold.
And I don't know where it is right now because I haven't looked at it in a couple of months. But
that'd be cool. That's interesting. That'd be cool to check out.
You could pull it up on the map, and it's like it's been all over the world.
Sweet.
And my boys are like, "Oh my God, are we ever going to get it back?" And Anyway, that's the treasure I want, you know.
That's
cool.
Like, give it to me, it's mine. The chicken made a little dog tag. It says, come to Mom, and we love you, Mom, or something.
That's cool. Our friend from Juneau, Alaska, Ray Rusa, he did kind of the same thing, but with the flag. And it's been all the way to Australia, New Zealand, and Scotland, and back to the States. He got his flag back, so you'll get your travel bug. You'll get your travel bug back, girl.
I know, I want it, but it's just cool because the boys growing up, they always got to follow it. They just made them so excited.
That's cool.
Like 7 years old and they're watching the map, you know.
Right. What a cool way to learn. What a cool way to learn about using Google Maps and using stuff like that to find things.
Well, yeah, back in the day, it was like you had to have a Garmin, you know, real GPS. And now we can geocache in the city just with a cell phone. But
she says back in the day you had to have a Garmin. Back in the day we used folding maps.
Now you just pull your smartphone out, walk down the street, and find it.
Yeah, pull up their app.
Back in the day. No, I know. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Cricket, you know, when I first started geocaching, years ago, I couldn't afford a good GPS yet. So I had orientation skills, so I used my topo map and compasses to hunt for geocaches.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that only lasted about 6 months, and I'm like, I gotta buy me a GPS.
Yeah. But, I mean, way to get after it, though, because that's the treasure hunting spirit. You're like, I know it's here. And to this day, there are so many geocaches that are still haunting me that I never found, that I went back 2, 3, 4 times, never found. And then, there's a lot of good memories of doing it. I haven't geocached in years, though.
Now I work for a company called Stratacache.
Stratacache?
Yeah.
Funny.
I found my first geocache just out walking in the woods and happened to stumble over it because some animals drug it out.
Yeah.
You found it by accident?
Yeah, and that's what got me hooked. I sat right there in the woods and put the app on my phone.
Well, yeah, because there's like a paper inside that explains what it is.
Yeah, I sat right there and loaded it on, and I put it back kind of where it was supposed to be, I thought, and hit it.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I ended up putting a, what was it I put back in there? I traded for something that was in there, and I put a little vial in there that had a gold flake. Well, what all I put in there? A piece of garnet and something else.
Oh, nice. I have a little box of just all kinds of little trinkets and goodies that I found over the years. But
I always trade for trade. I'm sure I got something laying around here I pulled out of a geocache here in front of me.
So do you metal detect, Cricket?
I did when I was a kid because it was a hobby that my parents enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have an 8-year-old too, so I have these older boys, but then I have another after like a 10-year gap. I have another one, and he's 8 years old, and I think he'd be into it.
That's
so,
out of a geocache.
That's what I'm thinking about doing with him. But he likes geocaching, and there's a pretty active metal detecting around Denver, like because of the parks here.
Well, there's a place right in Denver where you could go to pan for gold too.
Right.
Big
I heard
Bend
that.
Park,
I know if you go up the mountain a little bit along the creek, I've seen. See, I grew up in California in Sonoma County, so I used to go gold panning all the time as a kid. That's something you did.
Yeah,
you were highly
some
educated on California history and the gold rush and all of that.
Right.
So,
but you don't anymore, huh?
No, I haven't done anything like that in years. I like to hike and be outdoors, though, obviously. So thinking about, what we're going to do this summer, because Max is 8 now. He's older. He's really full of adventure. And I'm like, what are we going to do this summer? And that sounds fun. And more geocaching, metal detecting, just all that outdoor stuff.
Yeah, do some gold panning, you know, run a
Hannah
sluice.
needs to bring me all this stuff so that I can get out there. I like gold panning. I enjoyed it as a kid. It was hypnotic. It probably would help me now. Help me relax.
I use it. Hey, I use it as therapy.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
I like it would be really relaxing.
Some
There's
days
a
out on the creek,
spot
all you want to do is
where I
pan.
think Klint Creek, where you can do it. I just need to go get him a gold pan, get us a couple of gold pans and go do it, because I know how to do it. I was taught.
Well,
So, but
great
yeah, I didn't know
quality
you guys were also into geocaching. That's so cool.
One
Yeah,
leads to another.
It's
That's
all
right.
yeah, right. It's all tied in together. I mean,
One leads to another. All the
We're
time.
all big one happy family, Cricket.
I'm all about hunting for all sorts of treasure. Like I go thrift shopping. I do anytime there's a chance to like discover something or find something.
it's
I'm all
hard
about
for
it.
me to drive by a Salvation Army or any place like that. You know, oh look, there's a flea market. Let's pull in
You
there.
never
and
know
check it
what's
out.
in there. You just never know what's in
Oh,
there.
right.
What am I going to find before somebody else?
What's worse is auctions, because you might run into something really cool, and you got to fight somebody else for it because you want it, they want it too.
Well, I don't know if you have calls stacking up or anybody on hold, but I can let you go now. It's fun to get to call in. Thank you for letting me.
Well, it was our pleasure.
Cricket.
I hope you make it a habit.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank you
Bye,
for calling.
everyone.
Thank you.
You in the chat.
Yep. See you around, Cricket.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Niminati in the house. I like it. Now, I'd be really blown away if Nick and Dee showed up. That'd be so cool. Hell, we have another caller. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Is this me now?
Yes, sir.
It's you.
Oh, it's me.
Are
I've
you
been
sure it's
patiently
you?
waiting. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. What's going on?
Not
Much.
much.
Tell us who you are.
I think this is Ozark.
Where am I?
Who you are.
Oh, I'm California Gold Rush. I'm Adam.
Oh, Adam.
Well, hey, we know that, but not everybody else does.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
that's why.
Here, wait. I gotta find that. God, how many colors was that? Write that down for me, Dano. How you
Who am I
doing,
supposed to write
Adam? Which number you called in? If I bring it up, everybody out there will see it.
His number?
Yeah. I called from my my normal one.
Okay, you know, in our group chat,
Is it the secret bat phone?
Is it?
Yeah, it's not the bat phone. No,
Okay,
not the PD phone.
Okay. But you know that group chat we're in, Adam. Every comment from everybody, I have to download before I can see it.
Huh.
And I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have to.
I don't either.
I'm just saying.
Maybe it's in your settings or something, because it wouldn't let me actually send it to a few people at all.
Oh,
I tried
really?
sending it to a few other people and it wouldn't let me.
We're-
I think
we're-
it might
I'm
be
so-
something in the settings.
I'm trying to figure out who everybody is.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
I'm getting it. I keep asking them, who's this? Who's that?
Yeah, right.
I know who Top Cat is
Well,
now.
it's a good
Jerry.
way to keep in touch, and it's a way for me. Like when I'm away, I kind of feel like I'm in the mix still. You know, even though I can't go on the trips that everybody's going on, I feel like I'm there. Yeah.
Let me respond to Jaron here real quick. No, it's not. He hasn't downloaded everything to the new tower yet. So we're still on the old system.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it. So, but it's 16 gigabytes of RAM, trilobite of hard drive. So it should make things a bit better. But I'm surprised at how well it's been doing tonight.
Ray,
compared to.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
see it because he probably turned his camera off because he's smoking a cigarette or something.
Family
Was that a
friendly
secret? I'm sorry.
That was a secret?
So you're still going to be here shortly after Christmas, right, Adam?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'll keep in touch with you guys to give the exact date. You guys know the reason why, but
right.
Yeah.
I'm off that whole week, sir.
Yeah. So, but it'll be sometime after.
Okay.
Give or take.
That's good.
We need to correlate it because Dano and Jesse want to meet here, and we're gonna do that special we were talking about too. So, get the whole crew here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be the shed heads.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait. It's getting cold. It's getting cold around. It's cold where you guys are too, right?
Oh yeah.
We're in the 20s.
Yeah, it was I think 14 when I woke up this morning. Got up to 25 for a high today.
Man.
Yeah, we had
sleeping in the van is getting a little bit tough.
It was like 30 degrees, 31 for the high today, so I actually had to shed a couple layers.
Yeah.
Now, how much snow is in Boston area right now?
We don't have any snow actually, but it's supposed to snow tonight. It snowed twice so far, which I'm very thankful for. I'm praying that it doesn't snow too bad before I have to.
Keep the minus
I don't watch
26.
the news, so don't tell me.
Well, that's in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's supposed to drop down to minus 20 this week. Burn.
Really?
Patrick Moore says 40. We might have to go digging.
Oh, absolutely. That's digging weather for sure. I know some guys are still up around New England Gold Prospector and Mojo, the Gold Wolf. They're still going up to Vermont. It was -2 up there this weekend, and they were up there digging. He's like, come on up. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I've done that for too many years. I'm like, I'm all set with the chipping the ice out to get in the water.
Put my neoprene waders on and head in.
Yeah. But they get it set up nice. They get a nice tent up there with it's like a Russian army tent that has a wood stove built into it.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And then they have the little setup next to the river. So they're doing pretty good. But
actually, I'm
Tomcat
surprised.
Mojo is a beast.
Yeah,
I'm kind of spoiled now with the weather and the water in California. It's not the same. Yeah.
Get up higher in the Sierras. During
Oh yeah,
time.
I got a few plans for some high country stuff when I'm back.
Well, when you get established there, I'm gonna have to try and find a way for us to get back there and do some mother load prospecting.
I might be going out there.
I want to try. I'm trying to get that big trip together for. It's gonna have to be after my son's born now, but sometime after that, which will be in probably May or June, I want to do that. The big dig there with as many people as we can. Even if you guys can come out for a long weekend during it, something like that.
It would have to be a long weekend.
Yeah, about 7 days at least.
Yeah, a really long weekend.
I'm about to say it'd be about a week if I come out there.
My next big
Long
trip
weekend.
has to be to Southwest Washington. That's my goal.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't, realistically, as things sit, I'd probably be to the following season. For something that substantial. You know how it is for others.
Yeah, yeah.
Depends if I flew or if I drove too,
Well, as far as I know, California's not going anywhere.
No. It's been there a long time. Been there since I was raising hell in OC, and it's still there now.
The most it's going to do is maybe slip into the ocean, but it's still going to be there. It's going to be underwater.
It's only going to be a third of the state that slides in anyway. So.
We gotta get Prospector Josh and Jerry and them out of there, and Chris Wan. So before that happens, though, because they're over on that side.
Definitely. Spring Pioneer Polly will be in Northern Cali. So.
Yeah.
Right on.
And I won't forget your scraper.
Crevice tool.
Your crevice tool.
You know he likes to get in that crack.
Yeah, I need that back for sure.
So are those made out of stainless steel?
Gary's, yeah. I believe so. He was talking about making some titanium ones when we were together at the little meeting that we had there at the Yuba that time. He was talking about making some titanium tools and even a full titanium pry bar, like a big 5-foot bar, because it would be, a third of the weight, and it would be probably 10 times stronger.
Yep.
But it would be really expensive, but it'd be something cool to have, because it makes a huge difference if you could carry down a 5-foot breaker bar every time with you. You'd be doing pretty good. But hiking that stuff in is not fun.
Yeah, I'm sure
but that's where the better gold is. If
right.
You have those. Those hikes.
Well, if all you have is like a 3 or 4 foot bar, that's good too. You can also use it as your walking stick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I was out there with Mark and Tom from Gold Miners Trading Post, when we made up the other bar there, the one that's made out of rebar.
Mm-hmm.
I had an idea to make one out of 3/4 steel. It was about 4 feet long with a scoop on the end and a pry bar on the other end, and it ended up working out great because, like you said, I could use it as a walking stick.
Right.
It was good for tapping the rocks when you're walking down the river for the snakes too. You get the rocks.
Right. It's a nice heavy bar you can smash them with too.
Yeah.
Our buddy Scott just showed up. Scotty Tony.
Hey, Randy, Scotty.
And RPM Nexus.
Another
Illuminatis.
Yo, RPM.
Scotty, did you get enough coal?
PD. I'm watching 2 live streams. I just realized I'm parked next to a little brook.
How did you miss that?
Well, I knew it was there. I was watching.
Hey, Chris. There's Chris Dyer. You just told everybody.
He's muted. They can't hear him, so they don't know that.
Oh, they don't know you're going to pee. They're not aware you're going to go pee, huh? Okay.
What's up, Chris? How's the hunting going with the son? I've been seeing Chris Dyer's pictures out there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Ray. So are you got a job lined up and everything ready to go when you get out there?
Yeah.
Okay,
I do.
cool.
With the guy Mark, some from my videos. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Working with him. I'll be doing concrete through the bridge company that he works for the state. It's a union job, so should be a good
Nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Professor Nez just shown up. Yes, you made it.
Hey, Professor Nez, how you doing? another Niminati, Mr. Nez of the Nez Nation. A lot of Niminati in the house tonight. I like it.
We got a few LBPA guys in here too.
Definitely, and they should be in here. We're all part of the LBPA brotherhood.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on something for.
Where's Prospector Josh? He hasn't been on lately, huh?
He called in 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah. He's been posting some pictures of his newborn there, so he's probably been busy. But
yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Hey, Bob's back. Did they find more wood?
Well, no, actually, I hear Gary Drayton is doing pretty good, finding some really cool treasure.
Up on Oak Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching it. He's found some stuff.
I haven't watched him.
I've been watching.
So, is there anybody on here that's? I know that it was Cricket was from Denver. There's trying to figure out like what the weather is like.
Well, she said it was sunny and about a high of 50 today in Denver.
In Denver, yeah. Because I know when you're going along 80 around this time, it's hit or miss. You could get stopped up pretty quick out there, and then you're kind of sitting there in the middle of nowhere for a while.
Yes.
Just trying to plan my attack the right way this time.
Drive
instead of the extra 800 miles, you know.
You're taking the northern route instead of the southern route, huh?
Yeah.
Stay out of Arizona.
Yeah. I kind of want to try it again, though.
Maybe a different time of year.
It being a different time of year, and just the fact that my immune system and everything, my actual physical health has changed over the last year. I don't know what it is. I mean, if anything, I'm probably living. I guess I'm not living too bad, really, but it's definitely different. It's a different lifestyle. I'm doing things different. I'm probably eating different things now, but my body, I feel different, and I used to get sick every once in a while. I haven't gotten sick in a long time. There's other things that have cleared up. I kind of want to give it a shot again at some point, and I have a lot of friends from around there that I talk to on a somewhat regular basis, and they're always saying, hey, come down when you're out. But it's, I was always nervous to do it, but I kind of think that it might be something I might try again, at least another time. It's worth giving it a shot, and if it doesn't work out, then I know not to go back. But
right.
Because even in Southern California, I would like to go, where I would Thousand Palms and stuff like that. When I was coming through, there was some spots before that, right after you get into California from Arizona, that were really good looking spots, but I was too sick at that
some
point.
Good gold country just north of Joshua Tree to the east of Thousand Palms.
Yeah.
And then you have the San Bernardino Mountains right there too. You're on the east side of those, so there's some good gold up around. Been good gold up around Big Bear, and some ghost towns in that area too.
I only really messed around in Azusa.
San Gabriel.
San Gabriel's, yeah.
Did you go out to the bridge to nowhere?
I hiked out towards it. I didn't go all the way, but I actually found the best gold that I found was actually up along that road, the road that goes to that, where you can park and then start walking. I stopped and took some dirt off the hillside. It was you could see the old river rock up on the hill, boulders just hanging out up, 150 feet up. So I stopped and grabbed a few buckets, and that's the stuff I was actually bringing down to the river and sluicing out to get gold. The stuff that I was digging out of the river, I didn't find anything in that area anyway, but I got good gold on that high road. It was probably 800 or 900 feet over the river, at least.
Oh, yeah, there's some good high benches in the East Fork San Gabriel. It's been a long time since I've been to SoCal, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me.
I wouldn't mind, you know, if I had to go the southern route again. That's one thing I wouldn't mind doing. I did enjoy being in Southern California. I just didn't want to stay there, but it was nice to
Can't blame
visit.
you there. There's a reason why I don't live there now. I'd be dead.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
I'd be dead if I was.
You know, I've lived around Boston my whole life, and there's no way I would never move there. There's not in a million years, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to call in and say hi and check in and
We appreciate it, Adam. It's good hearing from you, bro.
Stay in touch.
Yep, can't wait to see you here real soon.
Yep, I can't wait to hit the road.
Yeah, I bet.
It only gets warmer the further you get.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
All right, well, you guys have a good night.
All right.
I'm gonna hop back on in the comments.
All right. There you
Talk
is.
to you later.
See you, Adam, bro.
Take it easy. Bye.
Yeah, Cricket, I have a sister and two nieces that live in Denver.
How you doing, Ozark?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ozark, how's it going?
What's going on?
We were talking about you earlier, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I was in there. I jumped around on the streams for a second, show everybody a little love, but I'm coming back right now.
Yeah, I was talking about that live stream where I was in there for a while before it got too late. When you brought up that old map site and was showing the layovers and stuff. And
Yeah, that's what's
Jesse
cool
was-
about technology that we have at our fingertips today. You know, not only do we have that map to find those places, but we have YouTube Hangouts to teach each other and show each other.
Right. I'm having a good time coming on to your show in the mornings and having coffee and hanging out. It's a pretty good conversation going on, you know.
Same here. I enjoy all you guys.
And I'm a moderator. Can you believe that?
You got a wrench.
Moderator. I'm moving up.
Part of the Blue Wrench crew.
He's already moved up.
Yeah. Yeah, but
You guys got any questions?
it's a really good time hanging out there and just talking.
Hey, HT, what's up, bud? Yeah, so you guys got any hunts planned soon, or are you just going to go through that box of sand, or?
I'll go through that box of sand all right, probably 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
4 times.
at least.
I'll tell you this, Ozark, the gold in that box is like talcum powder fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
So and a lot of heavies in it, I'm sure. At least it was in the last box I went through. But it ain't no novice dirt. That's for
No, it takes lots of practice to get that gold out of that black sands. Or a really good pan. You know, Gold Claw does really good on that stuff.
The Gold Claw does do really good with
Yep.
But we'd like to get out here before the ice makes it about impossible, or the frigid cold. We're hoping, right, guys?
It's never impossible. It's just how diehard are we.
And Ray says there's an extra box in that box.
There's
Who is
an
that
extra
box for?
Is it? Oh, I think he was saying something about a giveaway. For it.
Cool.
I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I should.
You have to teach me how to take callers sometime, Jesse.
Take callers. We're on Skype.
Oh, okay. Is that how you did it?
Yeah, we're on Skype.
And
Awesome.
I have a phone that I have a subscription for, a number, actually 2.
Yeah, before you get too involved with that, Ozark, I am not the tech whiz. I'm just the voice. Ed is the guy with the tech.
I could tell that.
I know how to do that. Talk to Ed. I'm just here saying hi. I'm the character.
Sometime we'll talk, Ozark, and I'll share with you what little I know. I'm an older guy trying to learn all this new tech stuff. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm learning too. I mean, we're all learning together.
But you're a creator like Dano and and I'll put Jesse in that boat too. Check out.
I do YouTube.
Dude, you use your computer or your phone more?
For streaming, I use my computer more.
Okay, well, Nick Nimmin, he has a bunch of good videos on like OBS or Streamlabs OBS and how to tips and tricks for your channel and stuff. And if you do anything on the phone, his brother D Nimmin has some excellent content too. There's, and through them, you'll find others that will lead you in the tech side of stuff too.
Right.
But I use Skype, and like the number you call in on is a subscribed number. You know, I pay it in quarters. And actually this time around it's sponsored by our good friends at Carolina Prospectors.
Yep.
Thank you, Carolina Prospectors.
The old Brewers are a great guy.
Hey, cops coming through your, is that your house or just?
It's not here.
That's my house.
Oh wow, something happened in Palestine. Huh?
I didn't do it and they can't prove it.
You
got witnesses.
For your alibi, Dano.
I'll say I got an alibi.
I have no problem blaming it on you guys.
Ozark will throw us all under the bus. Huh?
Yeah, no problem.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
So, you know, that's a whole nother community itself, you know, like when we were talking about this being a treasure community, which encompasses, you know, metal detecting, bottle hunting, auctions, flea markets, you know, coins, right?
Whatever your treasure may be.
Right. And then you have
Marbles.
the tech side that Ed's talking about, where you probably got just as much or as big a community there doing the same thing, having the same type of conversations, but only in the tech world. You know.
Right.
So the YouTube and the internet are great, but you got to be careful because it can start controlling you, and that's not good.
But
it is kind of addicting.
No,
you
it is.
have a good point. You know, we have the interweb at our fingertips now.
Right.
When I was younger and raising my kids and had my claims in Washington, I would have to order microfiche from the BLM, and I bought a microfiche reader from industrial surplus shop, and so I could read the damn thing to look for drop mines and stuff. I couldn't hop onto the internet and check records and say, oh, this mine's active, this claim's inactive, I'll go there, or whatever. It was all library research and maps up the wazoo. I love maps, and Cricket was talking about maps. I think they're awesome. But, you know, research is so much easier now compared to 26 years ago, 20 20 years ago. And you know, you're in the lifestyle, Ozark. Just research is a big part of our lifestyle.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's the main thing.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one cool thing about metal detecting and having the maps, and you can overlay and see aerial maps and what have you, is by the time you get to the site, if you're like me, you've already looked at the maps for 2-3 hours, and by the time you get there, things are familiar. It's not like the first time being there. Actually, it's almost as if you've been there before. So it kind of helps with knowing what areas and time efficiency, where to go, hit first, hit second, hit third, or whatever. You can kind of plot out your plan of attack.
Right, and now even more now with drones. I'm seeing more metal detectorists and gold prospectors taking drones out and surveying the area from above, because you can see things different, from up there. You look down and you can actually visualize and see the imprint of an old building that used to be there, where on the ground you can't see it as well unless maybe you trip over it.
Right.
So technology is getting a lot better, but at the same time, I spent the last weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, off Facebook, off watching news, television even, for the weekend, because I was getting to the point that that's all I was doing, so
Right.
wow. So I had to stay off for a little while, just
took a little break, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I did some projects I've been wanting to do, That was interesting.
That was my son.
You just don't realize how much time that does encompass in your life when you get all involved in stuff like that.
What I really think is cool about
good,
these
but it's
communities.
Go ahead.
But what I really think is good about these communities, with the coins and the gold communities and the metal detecting, is that we all intertwine and we share knowledge with each other.
Right.
And even get each other into other hobbies. Like, I would love to pan for gold. I've never done it, but after watching you guys, obviously I have gold fever too,
I believe
you think you got gold fever now? Wait till you go out and actually find your first piece of wild gold. Actually go out in the creek and dig a shovel full and pan it out and actually find gold, knowing you're the first person that's ever seen that piece of gold. Gold fever is real.
And you'll never look at the creek the same way.
No.
Right.
It's always a question. Whenever you look at the creek again, and every time you see the creek,
like
you have that question.
Was that bedrock?
Yeah, right. Well, and I'm sure, metal detecting is the same way. You go out in the woods and or wherever you go, there's a possibility you could find some really interesting stuff, and it just blows you away. I think it was yesterday. Was that yesterday, or maybe this morning on your show? I think it was yesterday. You're talking about on your show, Ozark, how the East Coast has the best finds, as far as old stuff, right? And the three of us were talking earlier about that same thing. The reality is there's treasure everywhere. I mean, like out west, they have the old West treasures, gold mines, buried treasures. In the East, they have the Civil War, and all that. But all over the country, there's, lost treasures everywhere. Ohio, there's lots of legends of lost treasures. I mean, just, look at Alabama.
I was meaning like your older coins from like 1600s and 1700s. You're not likely to find those here in Arkansas as you are, say, in Vermont or.
Right. But you can't assume that you won't find them either.
Right. Yeah, I was telling some guys in chat one night, there's no way I'm ever going to find a large cent here. There's no way. The very next day, I went and hit a yard and found an 1853 yard large.
There you go.
Now, maybe if you'd eat one, you'd find more. Do the large scent challenge. The large scent challenge.
The large scent challenge. There you go.
Before even America was America, there was a copper culture here that went from the Great Lakes all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. You could find copper points.
Well, there's a world record we could set right there. We could see who can eat a large scent the fastest, or to eat the most large scents, or we can get in the record book.
I don't think the eating part would be so bad.
No, I think I'd rather eat a nugget than a.
Yeah, the large scent might be a rough delivery.
Just ow.
You are right. You are right. There's treasure everywhere.
There is. There's treasure everywhere. It's just, you just have to decide, okay, so I live here in the Midwest. What's the treasure around here?
Well, it depends on the treasure, right? Could be bottles.
Right. Could be bottles. Could
anything.
Be arrowheads. Could be, whatever, So treasures are everywhere.
Yeah, I was just telling my wife yesterday, I was like, a guy could dig as many pennies as he wants to dig. I mean, if you go metal detecting, if you want to dig all day long pennies, you will have no problem. And I know for a fact that there's millions of dollars in coins in the ground just waiting for people to go out and find it. And like you guys do, there's hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in gold in the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Treasure, you just got to go get it.
Right. That's all mine. That's all mine. Right? Yeah, I just have to go
because there's no gold where you guys live, huh?
No, right. So our gold is glacial gold. It was brought down during the Ice Age.
Okay. Wow.
So it's a lot of really small
Canada,
stuff.
we're not giving it back.
No, it's ours now. You lost it.
Anyway, I just want to call in and see how you guys are all doing tonight.
Well, doing great. Glad you showed up. We appreciate it.
I have the number in here from the last time the guys were showing their sluices.
Yeah.
That was the last time I called in.
We were talking about that too. I go, yeah, Ozark's called in before too. Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
I was wondering how you knew who it was.
Well, I try and remember the order that people call in, and then I go in later and add a name to the number. So when that number calls again, hey, I cheat.
You made me feel important.
You are important. You are important.
You are important.
All of you out there are important.
Right. You got that right.
Even if you're a frequent viewer, I'd love you to become a subscriber. But even if you're a frequent viewer, you too are important.
Right. I feel the same way about people in the community. We all bring something to the table.
That's right, bro. That's right.
That's right.
Even if it's just us learning what not to do.
Right.
From someone else.
Even if it's just a couple of jokes,
Right.
Yeah. A couple of good laughs. There's nothing wrong with that.
Like Jesse would tell you on my stream, I like to live stream where I can show my screen and I'll go to other people's channels and shout them out and maybe show. One night we sat there and looked at artwork others have done and we sat there and had a live stream about that. And
right.
I enjoy promoting others, So that's how I like to use my channel.
We kind of do the same thing once you around us more. I like promoting. I don't look at anyone else as competition.
Right.
Maybe Matt, because he's in the exact same time slot as me, or he starts. And just kidding, Matt. No, we're all part of a community, and instead of looking at each other as competition, we need to embrace, and like Liz says, have two windows open. You could enjoy two lives and be in them. I know Mr. Lodak does that stuff all the time. And be able to support too, you know. And we, instead of dividing different wedges into our splinters of our community, we could tie that bundle together more and be a stronger clan, you know.
Cricket.
Yeah, I see a lot more competition.
Cricket, want to know who's on the phone? That's Ozarks.
Yeah, Ozark's in the room. Who's in the room? Cricket.
Yeah, like on the forums, a lot of times you do see some competition going on, and I think here on YouTube, where you can discern tone and things like that, and hear a person's voice or see their face,
right?
I think it makes people more likely to be kind and help each other and not be a keyboard warrior, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, it makes it a little harder, depending how far you put yourself out there here to be a keyboard tough guy, you know.
Right.
It's those keyboard tough guys like, oh, your streaming sucks, dude. You know, you go to their channel, they have like 0 subscribers and
no videos, no streams.
Right.
You know, and like on here, we've got like the world's best moderator, Mr. Lodak. He's so awesome. You get out of line here, you're gone. There's no 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out. You're gone.
Sheriff will pull his 6-shooter out and take you out.
We don't. You know, we're not teetotalers, or we're not anything like that. You know, we expect everybody to respect everybody.
Right.
You know, and if you even look like you're going to be a jerk on this channel while we're on, you're gone. You're history. We don't give you a second chance. You're gone. You know, no timeouts. Goodbye.
There is no reprieve. Off with the head.
And the reason we do that is because really this is Ed's channel. This is his channel, not theirs. I mean, yeah, you guys are our audience, and we love you all here, but you know, we want people to respect each other. We're not going to tolerate that kind of stuff, you know. But I'm watching out for your buddy, so.
I don't know which one, but
yeah, well, yeah, the one today, the one this morning.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Oh, dude, sometimes they'll call in and really mess us up.
Thanks, Holly.
We had one guy come in and just went nuts, and we couldn't get him off. He done hacked us.
Oh no!
Had to dump the whole show. You know?
So now I do things different on Skype. It was like an unlisted number, and we had such an awesome guest that night.
Yeah, no kidding.
Order.
Right.
And oh my God. That guy, I let one in, and he pulled in like 4 other guys with him. And I had to shut everything down. Boom.
Everything. It sucked.
It sucked. So now, if your phone says not listed or unavailable, I don't even let you in.
Right.
Because I found out it don't give me a way to block them or nothing if they're unavailable or unlisted. If they have a number like yours or California Gold Rush or some of the others, you know, I can block it. But I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's the only scary part about doing this live is once it gets out there, it's out there, and there's nothing you can do, you know. So,
right.
It is what it is. That's all part of the thrill. But you know, we'll do what we have to do what we do to keep our show the way we want it.
Right. Nice. Thank you,
wow, Brian. Thank you, buddy.
Yes,
as far as the super chat or whatever, does it only take a credit card, or can you use PayPal?
You can use PayPal.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pardon me. Thank you very much, Brian. And speaking of Brian, he just put out an excellent video.
Dude.
I don't know. The size of that nugget he pulled out.
Man.
There's
I don't
no
know how he actually
gold
went
in
back to
New
work to
Hampshire.
try to do any more after that. I'd have been done for that day.
What do you mean done that day? Yeah, sure, Jesse.
I would have been
so
shook up. I would have been so shook up. I would have been
digging twice hard. You've been out there digging till you pant.
Jesse, get out of the hole. It's 10 at night. You're dredging by Braille.
And Jesse says, get a flashlight. Help a brother out.
That was an amazing nugget.
Oh, yeah, it was. And Brian produces some excellent videos.
Yep. Very fun to watch.
He has a gift like our friend Pioneer Folly. Both produce some excellent content. I am sorry, my brother James is in the room. I saw you earlier, but you know, I have to do what I have to do and get in what I can when I can. So.
He said he never sees me out in the cold. I said, well, I'm in Ed's videos out in the cold.
Yeah. He's been out there, buddy. That's why he got those new.
Put them neoprene waders on. I about sweat when it's freezing out there.
Hey, Ozark, if you're ever inkling to find some gold, I know Alabama has some pretty good gold, and that's not too far. But if you want to take you and the family on a little road trip, every Labor Day weekend, the Buckeye chapter of the GPAA at the Swank West property outside of Butler, Ohio, we put on Gold Rush Days. And there's people from all over that come, and you could.
And we are always there.
We're always there. And we could get you on the river, and you'll be able to take some gold home with you and have a really good time doing it. It's family friendly.
I find gold, I'm not going home.
Yeah, I've been to Crater of Diamonds in Arkansas. In fact, I got a video.
Right on.
I got a video on my YouTube page about that. Our trip out there. It was fun. Hot, but
definitely
fun.
have to jump over there and see it.
It was fun.
I want to get there someday. Crater of Diamonds.
Yep, that was fun.
Was that Dano who was telling me that?
No, that was me.
Jesse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Your brother said, where'd I get the waders? I said, Cabela's, if you only knew the whole story, Ed. And I stood and laughed that day. I was trying on waders. I figured out I'm stout in wader sizes.
Stout.
Yeah.
Stout.
Mm.
Instead of being rude and saying fat, they said stout.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Go Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you very much, Ron.
Find the shine.
Oh, Ron.
That's right. Thank you very much, sir. And
all right, well, I'll get off here and let somebody else get
right.
call in.
Thanks.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, not a problem.
Anytime.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for being part of our community.
All right, and I'm going to say like you do. I hope you all have a nice flash in your pan.
Thank you.
All right, later.
Later.
Yeah, I like the content Ozark puts out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's go show Ozark some flash in your pan. Hi, and subscribe to that guy. Hey Matt, how you doing? Gone digging, and Andy, and lots of others too. We just kind of have a revolving door. Some leave, some come. New ones come back.
Come on, hit that like button a few more times, you newcomers.
Yeah, don't forget.
Don't be shy. Hit that thumbs up.
Smash that button. Yeah, I don't have a lot of content on my YouTube because as I said before, it's mostly to put stuff up for Ed to use.
I'm gonna start back up this year. I'm gonna put up.
Although I do put up a few little videos here and there. So if you want to check me out, I'm at Jesse Mendez on YouTube. I'm not asking for you to subscribe because not that big a deal for me.
I gave a lot of my footage to Ed last year, but
right,
I got mine all figured out, so I'll start doing videos again this spring.
Although I do have a video coming out here in the next day or so.
But that's on Facebook. Are you gonna post it?
That'll be on YouTube too. It'll be on YouTube, but I'll post it on.
It's gonna be a blockbuster. Make sure you subscribe to Jesse and see it.
Yep.
Oh, Ozark says he found it. He already stalked you, Jesse.
Yeah, I know. So Terry's stalking me too.
That's all right. He's gonna be. Why don't you give a little teaser about it? Okay.
Well, I a while back I saw this YouTube video on a hoseless pump stand. So you don't have to use a bunch of hoses from your pump to your sluice box or whatever cleanup sluice you're making. So I went ahead and copied it, and I made a few of them for a few different pieces of equipment that I have, and I've just got one more segment to do, and then I'll put it out. It should be tomorrow evening sometime or the day after, But it's just short little video on how to build it, how it's built. Other than that, that's about it.
That's a pretty slick thing. The first time I really saw it in action was at the Gold Show, and it does great.
Yeah. Well, now, when you saw it at the Gold Show, I had it on the Cooley 7, right? And it still had a hose, and it's supposed to be a hoseless stand. So I had to go from what Rich had originally done for his piping and change it a bit to match up to what I was doing. So I did that, and you'll see how it come out. If you remember what it looks like, you'll appreciate what it looks like now. Plus, I built a stand for the banjo pan. You'll like that one.
Now, that's the one you made for me, right?
Did I make one for you?
I thought you were.
Yeah, I did.
Question for all three. What was your best day gold panning or sluicing?
1.5 grams in 4 hours.
Found general area of the country. You found it. If you want to play a question. Okay.
1.5 grams in 4 hours for me.
My youngest was about. How old was my youngest? I think it was 96. Ian was 5. Northern California off the Klamath River at an undisclosed location. But if you're an LDMA member, you can go there. Just over 3 ounces, I believe it was.
And for me, it was down in Alabama learning to dredge with Lou Atwell at her river, learning to dredge underwater. And I come out with, probably about 1.5 grams within a tank of gas. So for me, that was good. And
And mine was in Ohio when I got
Yeah.
that 1.5 grams in 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's like outstanding.
Yep.
Well, I did really good up in on No Tell'em Creek in Vermont. I was really happy.
Oh yeah, I like that place too.
Hey, Dan Zoller, I grew up in a little town called El Dorado.
Okay, now this nugget in that pan, it looks bigger than 3.5-ish, but I found that in Northern California out the Klamath River. So, and yes, I'll admit it, I jumped someone's hole. It was like 10 by 15 by like 6 feet deep. I had a Falcon MD-20 with me and a Fisher Gold Bug, because at that time Daryl Grimley and I, another prospector from Cedar Woolley, Washington, had a small prospecting store called Paystreak Enterprises that we had to work to support. But I was down at an outing in Northern California. My parents came up from Anaheim, and I jumped in the hole because it's unclaimed if no one has their buckets there and stuff. There was no buckets around or machinery. And I'm like, no one's gonna dig a hole this big for no reason at all. So I hopped in and I was checking out the stratas, and I was playing with the detector, and I got a nice signal, and that baby pie came out. And I'll never find one again in my lifetime, I doubt.
Never say never.
I hope I do sometime.
You never know.
But, yeah, but that was a nice surprise.
I bet.
So,
I bet.
Yeah,
but
that was
a
surprise.
The phone quit ringing?
Huh?
Did the phone quit ringing?
Well, so far. Come on, callers. Phone lines are back open.
Yeah, you're pretty young in that picture there, dude.
Yeah. It was quite a while ago. Like I said, my baby was only like 4 or 5. So
right.
it was like 95, 96, somewhere in there.
Got his wraparounds on and a big smile on his face.
Oh yeah,
that'd be smiling too.
That's before I lost my teeth and I had to wear glasses.
Well, best part is when we make you laugh real hard, your teeth about come out. That's the best part.
Come on, there's women in the room.
But it's still funny.
Yeah, you love it when they
that definitely is a young throwback picture.
We need a trip back to Patrick's. We ain't laughed that hard in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt that was a funny night. Yeah,
people walking by probably thought we was nuts.
3.5 ounces, Ron. Ish. It was a little over 3.5. It was a long time ago. I've done a lot of damage to my body since then, so please. I'm having what Jesse calls CSR. Well,
couldn't even remember that. That's CRS, by the way.
CRS, yeah. Can't remember. Beep. So.
What?
Or part-timers, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Some-timers, part-timers.
Hey, it's all about being random here, Ozark. It's all about being random. That's why it's Our format is that we have no format.
Never. If we had a format, it would suck.
Yeah.
No, I like the way we do it. It's real.
Yeah.
It's not scripted. It's shoot from the hip. Bang, bang.
Hey, Ed, I'm seeing 46 likes right now.
Hey, Ed. Ed.
And you were supposed to be helping some people out tonight with a giveaway?
Yeah, I was going to say, Ed, give something away, Ed.
Okay, how do you want to do this, Jeff?
Like we've been doing it. We've got 35 people watching.
You want me to write a number on paper?
Yeah, go ahead, Daniel. It's your turn.
Let me write a number on paper. I'm going to write a number right here in front of you.
35 people watching.
So, between 1 and 35, is that what you're saying?
1 and 35.
No, you're gonna
Not yet, Ron.
Not
yet, Ron.
Not yet. No numbers yet, everybody. No numbers till we get ready.
Not until he writes it down.
Okay, 1 through 35, correct?
Correct. And
I got my number
here. Okay. I will post it here.
I got my number. Go. I'll hold it up here. I'll turn it around whenever it's time.
Eric,
when you see the go,
I'm watching the chat.
Not yet. Ron, not yet.
You can't guess the number till Ed types in the chat. Go.
Live chat, Dano.
When Ed types into the chat, go. I'll watch chat, and when the number comes up, I'll stop it.
Put it on live chat, Dano. Not top chat, live chat.
I'm on chat. I've got it right here in front of me.
Okay.
When Ed says go, after Ed says go, every number after that counts.
1 for the money, 2 for the show.
And I'm holding it up right here so you can see
3
it the whole time.
To get ready.
Ed's playing with them now.
You soon will.
4, 2, go! Wildcats first.
All right.
17, 2, 3.
Ron Shaw was first. Ozarks won already. Ozarks.
No kidding.
22.
Right here, baby.
22.
Ozarks won.
Wow, nice. Ozark. You
Ozarks
got a really
won.
cool device.
Right off the bat, if it would have been him, Ron was the next one, but Ozarks won.
Excellent, Ozark.
Nice.
Good win, buddy. Good win.
You could email your address.
It was over as quick as it started, folks. You can quit putting numbers in. Pioneer Polly hit a 22 in there too now. Yeah, running behind. Running behind, brother.
Show what he won.
Go ahead.
Don't have one handy.
Send.
Now Bob puts up 22 too. He wants to win also.
Ozark, send me your address to Flashing Your Pan.
Ozarks won, Ron Shaw.
And we'll get it sent out to you. Here. Oh, better put that down. I don't want that on this family-friendly channel.
Oh, Ozark says, play it forward.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
play it forward.
So do I have to write another number? Is that what I got to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'll be nicer this time. Thank you very much, Ozark.
Thanks.
All right, so between 1 and 35 again?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to write down a number here. Let's see. Okay. Got it wrote down. When Ed says go again, everybody guess a number. Right there.
Go ahead. 23, 33, 42, 2, 23, 1073.
Bob, 31, Ron, 11, 12.
Man, this is going to take a minute.
33, 13.
10, 11, 14, 35, 16, 11 again, 33, 3.
Oh, Scotty Tony.
Scotty Tony.
Scotty Tony, 18.
Oh, 18. Okay, there it is.
Scotty Tony, 18.
All right. Little late,
All right,
bro.
Ray, you the man.
Dan's older. AU.
All right. Thank you, sir.
That's what I said. He's the man.
There he is.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Scotty Tony's our winner. And thank you, Ray
Thank
Russo.
you, Mr. Russo.
Appreciate that immensely.
Yes, we do. And like Liz says, all the funds.
It's over, guys. Scotty Tony won.
Super chat.
Oh, let them their number crazy.
Let them keep putting numbers down.
Hey, no one
We can't
need to be sorry. Pioneer Polly. 76,546,098. Good try, bro. Good try. Randy, Scotty, Tony, send me your address again over on Facebook. You're on my friends list there, so that'd probably be
Man,
better
48
rate.
likes, Ed.
Excellent.
If it hits 50, you going to do something about that?
Yeah, I'm going to give away 1 gram of silver.
2 more likes, people. Get 2 more likes in there. If you ain't liked it, hit that thumbs up.
Good.
I've got it, Ed. I've got Tony's address.
You got Randy, Scotty, Tony's?
Yep.
Okay.
Hit them likes, folks.
Yep.
2 more likes. There's some silver going out. 2 more likes.
Yeah, I don't know why you would be surprised, Ozark, that you would win something. It's easy to win here.
Yeah, yeah. We also do have a Patreon drawing coming up, but let me show what we have if we get to 50 likes.
52.
49.
I see 52.
Oh, you see 52? Okay, I might be a little behind.
I see 52 right now.
Then it's got to happen.
Wow.
It's got to happen.
Sweet.
All right.
Man, I'm so stoked.
Jesse,
I'm so stoked.
you ought to pick
right
the
now.
number this time.
You want me to pick the number this time?
We're not doing nothing yet because my baby boy's on the phone.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight?
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Retro Radical, my son?
I'm doing very radically. Thank you for asking. And I actually called in with a
Totally
genuine
awesome.
question.
Uh-oh.
Now, I was speaking to someone about 2 weeks ago, and the topic of prospecting came up because they were talking about camping and how there's just not enough to do when they go camping. They felt like when they were out there, they got bored of the woods real fast and wanted to make the most of it. I brought up prospecting, and they brought up a good point. They said, it doesn't seem reasonable for me. When I see those sorts of things on TV, it looks like there's a lot of expensive equipment involved, and it seems like a huge money thing. And that got me thinking. I didn't really have an answer for him at that time. So I wanted to come and ask the professionals in the field. If you're just getting into prospecting, what's an affordable setup that will help you get results but won't break the bank?
Now,
A pan kit.
son, come on, boy.
A spike strike sluice, a pan, and a screen.
See, all you need is a gold pan, honey.
Yep.
And
A gold pan.
The willingness to put in a little elbow grease.
Right.
And move a number 2 shovel. And, you're not going to get rich overnight. You have to remember, those guys on TV are moving yards and yards and yards of material. We're having some YouTube difficulty at the moment.
Oh, no, Cricket. It's a
Please
lifestyle.
bear
It's
with
not
us.
a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
That's right. A lifestyle. But they're mining, honey. What we do when we're out on the stream with our dredges or high banking, we're mining, but on a very small scale.
Yep.
Right.
For them to enjoy the lifestyle of prospecting and enhance their outdoor activity, all they need is a scoop of some sort, a hand trowel, a shovel, a gold pan. That's all you need to get started.
Yep.
That's all you need. $10 for a gold pan. For a really good one, 20. You know. And
Oh yeah.
but then once they get bit, things could escalate pretty quick. You could go from a gold pan to a high banker dredge to a D9 and a trommel.
You haven't never left that young man with some pans or anything, Ed? You ain't never left nothing there for him?
I can't even find a good forest to camp in out here in Massachusetts. If I could find a good place to prospect.
Well, my friend, I have people right here in our chat room
That will get you out.
Run for the hills mining.
Actually,
gotta like that. He likes Iron Maiden too, Ian. He lives not far from Lowell. Brian lives in New England. The American Gold Prospector lives in New England. California Gold Rush, who was in earlier, is right outside of Boston. And I did rather well after I left your house up in Vermont.
Yeah, that is shocking to hear. I honestly feel like there's no good forest.
Say what?
Nothing. I was just complaining about the fact that there's no good camping spots around here regardless. But prospecting is always your game, Dad. I just really do miss having a wide open forest where I can't hear other campsites and cars on the highway.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one.
But I'll let you guys get back to your show. Thank you for giving me a quick
Wait, Ian, wait.
All right, what's up?
I'm gonna do. If you get mad at me, I understand for this, but I don't think you will. Now, my son, these guys had the Cascade Mountains to Canada for a backyard where Ian was raised at.
True shit.
And he did not like living out in the boonies, unlike Joshua, my oldest son. I think it's because Joshua scared him too many times out in the woods, but it might be a different reason. So he moves to the city, and now he longs for the outdoors.
Hey, man, that's how it is, dude. I spent all my youth in the forest. I thought the whole world was forest, and once I left and found out that there were so few forests, I was like, oh, no. I should have appreciated all that sweet, sweet oxygen and beautiful green trees.
Right.
No, what's great? At the house he was raised in, too, we had a salmon stream in our backyard that I could find gold.
That creek in Bedford?
Yeah.
Damn. I used to play by that creek all the time. Swim upstream, hang out in that little deep area. Fun stuff. Good times.
Yeah, remember when we used to slide toboggans down the horse trail?
Oh, yeah, and then smack into the little, bump at the end and just fly into trees. Oh, thank God kids are built tough.
Honey, thank you so much for calling me. You made my day, hon.
Yo, thank you guys for answering my question. I'm going to go back to my friend and let him know. I'm actually probably just going to point him to this video right here. But regardless, I love you, Dad. I hope you guys all have a great night tonight, and I hope you have a radical day tomorrow. Peace out, dude.
You're awesome, son.
Take it
I
easy,
love
man.
you. My favorite youngest son right there, Ian Marvin, Retro Radical. He has a gaming channel. Check him out.
Right.
Thanks, honey.
Love you,
I
Dad.
love you. Talk to you
Right,
before
see you
too
next
long, I
Tuesday.
hope. See you, bud.
Bye, Dad.
Well, to carry his question just a little bit further, I mean, there's people out there that can pan using their number 2 shovel. Once you learn what gold does and what gold always does, you can learn the pan with just using your shovel. I watched a guy on YouTube pan using a wheelbarrow.
Oh, yeah.
Dumped all the material in the wheelbarrow, put a bunch of water in it, stratified it, and just like you stratify a pan, he was doing the same thing with that wheelbarrow. got all the lights off the top, all the big rocks going over the top of this wheelbarrow. Just kept stratifying and stratifying. When he got down to the very end, there was gold in the bottom of that wheelbarrow. Not a lot, but
I think I saw that.
you know, there he was. I think it was like in the Ukraine or somewhere. So you know, a pie pan. You can pan with a pie pan.
They've used frying pans.
Sure.
And, like the Chinese would use, they'd pound riffles into their steel pans and stuff.
Now we got to do our silver here.
Okay. And now it is that time.
I'm pushing you into it.
Wait.
You got to wait till Ed says go. Jesse's going to write a number. What?
Okay, well, I thought.
So I'll be right back.
Easy on the coffee,
buddy.
They
can hear me now, but I'll be right back. I gotta go to the little boy's room because I drink a mass load of coffee.
Yeah, I know. We do too.
All right.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right back. You two take care of it. I'll be right back.
There's other people that I think Polly did use a bottle one time for making his concentrates out of the river because he forgot his pan.
I've actually took a 5-gallon bucket and kind of swirled it around to see if I had gold in it before.
Well, I've done the same. You know, through my cons, I've done the same because I wasn't really planning on panning that day. Just concentrating my material, taking it home, but always want to check, right? Make sure you're in the right spot. You're actually getting some gold. So yeah, I swirled the bottom of my bucket just to look, and there it is. It's gold down there. You know, so yeah, because gold is heavy, it's going to drop to the bottom.
Yep, goes to the bottom. It's like I always say, when you come home and clean your cons out, usually all the gold's in the bottom of the bucket by then.
Yeah. Ozark says, I'll play this time. He wants to win in the silver this time.
He wants some of that silver.
He wants that silver. So yeah, there's it can be as expensive as you want or as cheap as you want. A lot of guys out there, there's a lot of YouTube guys out there that do their own, build their own equipment. Mr. Thessalonian, he goes around and uses what scrap material he has, and makes sluices, makes all kinds of different stuff. There's what the heck is his name? Richard Anderson, Adams, on YouTube. This guy, he builds all kinds of equipment out of what most of us consider junk. So it's all out there. Alan Robinson. Just and if you all remember, Ed actually started off as a DIY guy. Ed the Shed. But
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So yeah, this channel started off one of its beginnings was Ed in the Shed, where he used to do a lot of DIY projects.
DIYs.
Yeah.
So there is as cheap as you want is right, or as expensive as you want. I've seen guys go out right off the bat buy $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 dredge, or a $1,200 high banker, or spend a ton of money building a high banker, get it out there, get it out of the stream, and realize, damn, this is work. Yeah, it's work. It's fun, but it's also work. It's a good day's worth of work if you really get into it, and you're gonna get what you put into it. You're gonna get out what you put into it. You do a little work, you get a little gold. You do a lot of work, you get more gold. And that's it's just the way it is. But all in all, it's all about having fun.
That's true.
It's all about having fun. It's what's the point if you're not out there having fun? Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you wanted to make it,
Yeah. And Cricket's like, what about that silver?
That's what I was laughing at too.
Yeah.
How about that silver?
Here,
I guess.
I'll turn my camera back on for a second.
Says there's
Okay,
39
they're
watching
done.
right
They
now.
don't want to hear me ranting about this, so let's do the silver.
And you'll get a choice. I have this bar, which was part of a deal with John Wolf that we made. So I could say John Wolf somewhat sponsoring that. And or this piece right here, it's a little Walking Liberty 1 gram focus. Doggone it. Focus.
Right there. You got it.
And that's 1 gram silver. They're both 1 gram. And don't forget, like Deborah Wagner's in the house. Thank you for joining us, Deborah. Deb. Sorry. But, we do have one last catch up for the Patreons, right, Jesse? That'd be the last catch up, and then we have December's on the last show of December.
Right.
But your choice, either the round or the bar. Who's guessing the number this time, guys?
I'll write it down.
Okay,
and
so
we got
is your chat on live chat?
Yep. Right now we've got 37 watching.
Yep, got 37.
So we'll go
mine says 38.
We're gonna go 1 to 40.
Okay, 1 to 40.
1 to 40. And
yes, he's writing the number down now.
Writing the number down right now.
Put your chat on live chat, Jesse,
because
yours the call.
It's on live chat. Say
ready?
Yep. Oh, I gotta remember what the number is. Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay. Go.
Go. Get them numbers in there, folks.
Not gold. Go. 29.
No.
37. 2.
Winner. American gold. I got it.
36.
Correct.
American gold prospector. Brian. All right. Send me your address, Brian. You know how to get a hold of me, bro.
It's over, folks. That's it.
Oh, yeah, they're just having fun now. Well, I was lucky I caught it. I mean, it just zipped by real quick.
It's a good thing I have it somewhat on slow mode, too. John Wolf, stop.
Oh, we got to do it again.
Oh, wow. He's paying it forward. Thank you very much for your generosity, Brian. All right. Well, okay. We'll detect. Hold off for a second, Ozarks.
Hold on till Ed says go.
Hold on. Breathe, friends.
Minus one.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Your son's leaving there, Ed.
All right, love you. Okay, Ian, say hi to your girlfriend for me. She's really cool. Love you too, son. He's, like I said, he's my favorite youngest. Yeah. He's such an awesome kid. He's, I call him my baby, but he stands like 6'4". I forget how big he is, but he's a house, man. I must have been that Cascade water because I'm 5'8.5", and my ex-wife's probably 5'8". Both my boys are over 6 foot.
Right.
Okay.
So now we got 39 watching.
Oh, mine says 40 now. So.
Mine did too for a second.
So we're still 1-4, 40.
Yeah, 1 to 40. We're still good.
Okay, you got it picked, Jesse?
I already got it.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go.
$21, $34, $10, $24, $18.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Go Cricket. She wanted the silver anyway. She was wanting that.
Excellent, Cricket. Over on Nick Nimmons, if you belong to Nick Nimmons, you belong on, you're on the Discord. Message me in Discord over on Nimmons Discord, and I'll get that out to you. Which one do you want, Cricket? Do you want the bar, or do you want the round? They're still guessing. She didn't pay it forward, did she?
No. She doesn't realize she won yet, I don't think.
Yeah, she said what? She says her kid's freaking out.
And you're not? So which one do you want, the bar or the round?
Yeah, which one do you want? The bar, she says.
What do you want? The
bar. The bar. She says the bar.
It's all
well, congratulations, Cricket.
Yep, congratulations, Cricket.
That's all yours, Cricket. Excellent, excellent.
Wayne says she wants both of them.
And while we're doing that, why don't I get our list of Patreons up? And hopefully YouTube will behave.
Hurry, do it before they realize what you're up to. Yep, shh. It's secret.
Oh, and disclosure, YouTube has no shape or form have any affiliation with this channel and our giveaways.
Right.
It's solely us, and through our sponsors, we're able to do stuff like this. And the generosity of super chats, thank you very much, all those who super chatted today. Ray, Ron, and Brian, thank you very much. Let me see. We have...
Are you on mute? Are you on mute? What?
No, I'm not on mute.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like Cricket's really happy.
I'm just transferring names and stuff over. Okay. Well, I won't do advertisers because they're advertisers.
Right.
On here, let me bring up. Maybe I shouldn't have shut that. Oh, whatever. Let me bring up my screen capture. Okay. Move out of the way a little.
I got to lower my glasses.
Turn off my phone number blinking across there. Okay, we have Wayne and Deb Wagner, Ron Shaw, HD Shovel Ed, John Shaw, PD, Rodney House, and Guy Clark.
Guy Clark's our newest member, right?
Yes, he is. He's our newest member of the Patreon team. Remember, we don't care who you are. If you're a Patreon or whatever, you're still part of the family, and we really appreciate you. Just a lot of these people have helped in a way, helped me, allow me to buy new equipment, You know, you get the gist. You guys are all grown-ups. Drum roll, please. Here, wait, let me get my ugly, sorry ass out of the picture. So I'll turn that off, and that way we have nothing but them. Random name picker.
Hey, Patrick Truesdale, how you doing?
No, not now. I don't. Wayne and Debbie Wagner. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. All right. Congratulations, Deb. Congratulations. Excellent, Cricket. I'll be looking for the message on Discord. But I getting packages ready, Deb. So I'm sure Wayne's on the road, probably in Canada somewhere with his truck. But I'll get your package. Please don't expect it before Christmas. It will be after Christmas. You know, it's that time of year and all. But John Shaw, the Wagners, and where'd my list go? And Rodney House, and now we're caught up. And the last show of this month, we'll be doing our December Patreon giveaway for the support our Patreons, give our channel. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Believe me, with what I'm doing, I cannot do it without the support of all of you, really. Moral support one way, others another way. But thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Oh, he's in New York right now. Oh, excellent. Let me see. I have this aquamarine. Debbie will know what I'm talking about. I swear, Debbie, that aquamarine will not go into your gift package because she donated it.
So Ray, Ray was talking about the earthquake they just had. Did that get damaged? The shipping hub?
Shipping has been hell ever since. Thank you. Much appreciated, Deb.
We did do a painting video Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Tin Cup. Thank you very much, Cricket. I hope to see you, all the newcomers, Cricket, Niminati.
Yeah.
I hope to see more of you more often joining us on Tuesday nights.
57 likes. We like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate that immensely.
Crypto Cruising said he'd be here tonight, but he went to see his daughter, and he's in England. And
I thought didn't he stop in earlier?
I thought he stopped in earlier there.
He stopped in for a minute.
Oh,
I saw him
did
stop
he?
in. Yeah, I saw him stop in.
Did? Crypto Cruising came in?
Yeah.
Cool.
He wasn't here long, though.
Well, he might have been still at his daughter's, and he was up at 4:00 a.m. his time when I got off, because crypto, besides his Crypto Cruising cryptocurrency channel, he's a host of Creators Chaos, where a bunch of us Niminatiers we hang out at
Niminatians?
Yeah, whatever. we have a panel and we talk creating YouTube goals
Right.
for the next year, and we go way off topic sometimes. It's a good time, but he was saying last night that he'd come in. I knew he's a DJ, so his hours are like graveyard shift anyway. But I know he was waking up early and heading like an hour and a half away from Liverpool to see his daughter. So, but cool.
Yeah, it's rather go see his daughter than come listen to our grody butts.
Well, can you
Some
blame the
people would
guy?
rather watch Oak Island too.
Oh, that's true too.
Bob.
Watch some fine sticks.
Illuminati. Funny cricket.
I know D would get a chuckle out of that. Probably Nick too. That's funny, cricket.
Oh, Ozark, were you leaving? If you are, tell you a funny Arrowhead story.
Yours, Jesse?
Do I have a funny one?
I don't know.
I have a funny one?
I don't know. Tell you a funny Arrowhead story? Maybe he has a funny Arrowhead
Okay.
story. Call up again, Ozark, if you have a funny Arrowhead story and share. Remember, tonight's Open Line Tuesday, where you are our guest.
Yeah, he does, like I was saying earlier, he does a morning show, coffee with him, where you just sit and talk. But he's on Hangout, Google's Hangout. And you can get on there and, it's like this. You call in. Yeah, I have no doubt, Polly.
I bet. He probably has some fossilized Sasquatch poo artifacts too. They're really big on Vancouver Island, I hear. But those out north, the northwest, they have beautiful obsidian points. Beautiful points.
Yeah, he had one of his daughter. He says, I was hunting arrowheads with my daughter once. And I said, be on the lookout for triangle-shaped rocks. They are from and right before I could finish the sentence, she said, the Illuminati.
It's funny.
How would she even know that?
Really? I'm surprised, Brian. I've found 2 prospecting for gold arrowheads, one in Ohio, not far from my house, and one in Indiana. But right where we go at Joe's, right down the road, he found a really nice, looked like a Dickerson point. Really nice. It was even flint. It wasn't chert. So.
Well, sometimes if you don't know what they look like in the wild, like just being out there, they're really hard to spot. But like with gold, once you see what arrowheads look like in the ground, you always see them.
That's the only one I've ever found right there.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Yep.
Well, you gotta kind of train your eyes because you're looking for something that's man-made instead of natural.
Right. Look at Brian bragging. I've only found gold nuggets.
Oh, we know.
Poor you.
Yeah.
Poor you.
I'm waiting for Polly to snipe up a golden arrowhead.
Yeah, right.
Now, nowadays, she's only 8 and knows of the Illuminati, but, it's Beyonce blares it all over.
That's true.
Even on Nickelodeon and stuff, they have Illuminati signs and stuff.
There's gold, Cricket, right there.
Gold!
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 Oro!
It's still not the same as seeing it in person.
And here's my
We're seeing it
Ohio
for the
picker.
first time.
This is my Ohio picker. That's one I found in Ohio.
You'll know when you see it. That's
Oh, yeah.
right. Once you know, there are those that say, oh, what's this? It sparkles and glitters. All that glitters is not gold. Gold glows.
Yes.
Yeah, so
It's not
glow.
right. It's not a glitter like glitter.
Yeah, it glows.
Right.
Hey, we have a caller from an island far away.
Really?
Yeah. How you doing, Paulie?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, Paulie.
Doing absolutely fabulous, my friend.
Let me figure out this thing. I don't think I know how to set this up on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Well, right now you're sounding really good, bro.
Oh, how is this better? Okay, now I can hear you guys. What's up?
There we go.
You guys were saying arrowheads. So drop my popcorn and I stand up. I'm like, I like arrowheads.
You like arrowheads?
Oh yeah, I used to hunt them way before I was into gold. I did it for, I would say, 15 years before I actually got into prospecting. So I know a lot about that stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, how is everybody here? Everybody seems to be in a good mood, which is awesome.
Oh, it's my favorite time of the week, you know, my favorite day of the week. So how can I be anything but good, my friend? If I don't have a killer guest like when you were on our show or someone else, we have our family calling in to us.
So that was your actual son, wasn't it?
Yes, my youngest.
That's neat. That's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know if you got best friends or what, but no, that's.
Well, I always told my kids when they were younger, it ain't my job to be your friend.
Right.
It's my job to be your dad.
And, you could too, but I know what you mean. I see what you're saying.
And now I go, that friendship stuff, that will come later. And now actually my boys and I have a really good quality friendship, I believe. I think Ian would totally agree. I've been blessed with the children I have, and when they were younger, they would have said I was a strict ass, you know. But I knew how I was when I was young, and let's just say I could have been a lot better kid.
Right, yeah. I have some funny past too. Is that an ads? I can't really tell. My phone's broken, of course. Looks like an ads. Shirt, maybe? That's cool.
Oh, did you see my
like a scraper?
Did you see the arrowhead I held up, Paulie?
I did. That was nice. I had those.
That's actually paleo, is what I was told that one was.
Paleo. Yeah, so like really old. That's really cool. I can't see the live chat. I would like talk to people, but I can only see two nice looking faces right now. So. Oh, that's a nice little one too. Yeah, like over here, like the dirt where I look for arrowheads and stuff. It's all dark, all like dark black and dark brown. So the arrowheads I find here are made from black basalt, so it's really hard to pick up. But some of these videos that I watch on YouTube, there's a few of them out there who hunt. The arrowheads just look like they pop out if they're white. Oh, that's a nice.
People know what that is.
Yeah, what's that? I've never seen that before. Oh,
that's That's blast silver.
Blast silver.
When they're blasting in a silver mine, the heat of the blast creates those, and they're on the floor of the mine.
Wow.
It's like a crystalline type silver.
Oh, neat. Okay.
We got show and tells.
No.
Could anybody tell me what those are?
Beads? It's like beads.
It's actually a prehistoric live thing. It was called a crinoid. You stack those up, it's its body, and then it had a fan on top that caught plankton.
Oh, interesting.
We find them out prospecting.
Weird.
Then, of course, here's part of a trilobite.
Oh, wow.
What are you holding up, Jesse?
The arrowhead. It's like basalt, isn't it? I think you're muted. He's muted.
I think he's muted too.
I don't think you can see that.
I was muted. Sorry. Yeah.
Gold and arrowheads. Oh, nice.
These came from around the Elyria area of Ohio, which is west of Cleveland. So it's like between Toledo and Cleveland in farmer fields. Got a few scrapers and some small points. I got some little ones too.
Like some bird points.
Yeah. But I love my scrapers. I mean, those are just so awesome.
Yeah, those are really nice. I'd love to find an arrowhead that's like in a skull. That'd be so
like, I have an ex-brother-in-law who, when he was younger, actually found a full skeletal remains of a native.
Oh wow!
Right in a mound, and back then, which would have been in the early '60s, there was no real laws about being able to take stuff like that. You know, there was no antiquity laws that would prevent a kid from digging up an old Native American grave site. But this particular skeleton, and he's got articles in the paper about it, actually had an arrow stuck in his back, in his vertebrae. You can see, yeah. But he didn't die from that. They said after they checked it out, he died from lockjaw. The arrow didn't kill him right then, but it caused the lockjaw, and he died from that.
Yeah, like an infection or something. Did
infection, right?
Gold teeth.
There's another little one I got.
Well, can you imagine back then? One arrow probably didn't kill you. It's probably 8 or 9 stuck in you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You're running, they just keep sticking you.
I just get pissed off.
Now, Paulie,
man.
do you ever find obsidian pieces up there?
I do, actually. I've never found an obsidian full arrowhead, but I find a lot of flakes and chips, and I found a tip of an obsidian piece before.
Cool.
But yeah, I would love to find some actual full points, but I'd cut myself on them for sure.
Hey, you've been doing really good sniping, man.
Oh, I've been so happy lately. I've been so fortunate. The claim that I have right now, it's right on a bend, on an inside bend. And the person who had it before me and my mining partner, they had it for I think it was about 30 years, but they only did some hand panning on the other ends, and they weren't 100% healthy, so they never really used it. And then I was hearing from the claim owners before that, they had it for even longer, and they were just holding on to it because it was a pass down. And so it's like, it hasn't been touched. So whenever I go sniping there, I'm finding I got like all these old pickaxe heads. I've been finding tons of mercury, tons of bullets, like you're just finding things that if somebody else was there, they would have been picking up. Right? And with that being said, you're finding nice gold and all that. But right now the water is just raging, so there's no point me going in.
Oh, I bet.
It's gonna be some good stuff.
So, did you use your hookah system yet? Get rid of the tanks and use your hookah?
I used it in the garage, which was kind of neat. It's a two-way hookah system, and I turned it on. It's kind of loud, but that's okay. But yeah, I just practiced just kind of tried it out in the garage, and pretty happy with that. So I don't know. We'll see.
Is it gas powered or 12 volt?
It's gas powered. It's a small Honda motor, and it's two-way, so I can go down with somebody else.
Nice.
Yeah,
so
but
it's a lot like my standalone, guys.
Yep.
You have one too?
Yeah, I have a standalone hookah system. I need to get a reserve tank and a splitter. So.
That was
But
lost. I went with the hookah system. Now, like let's say 6 months ago, I wanted to become a scuba diver strictly so I can go at this claim and dive about 8 feet because I wanted to be able to actually like look around and stuff. And what I'm realizing now is with scuba tanks that you are free and you're free to go and explore and stuff, but that's all it's really good for is for finding those spots. And the hookah system is great for going back to those spots. It's nice to have. Sure.
I bet. So have you found enough lead though to make your own diving weights?
I don't know, not quite. Maybe a pound. So I need about 36 pounds. I dive with 36 pounds. So.
Brian from American Gold Prospectors wants to know what's your biggest nugget so far.
Smaller than his. I just watched his. That one is.
That was a nice nugget.
Mine so far is a quarter ounce. It's 7.5. So a quarter ounce, not an ounce. So just 7.5 right now. But I'm hoping I can triple that sometime.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat Brian's nugget, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. He's setting the bar too high.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Can you see this one?
I can see that one. Yeah.
What's that? A bird point?
No, that's a nugget.
It's a little point.
Oh, that's the
horny nugget.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Looks like a wiener. I like it.
Yeah, that's why it's a horny nugget.
Oh my god!
Show him the dirty bird.
Okay,
I would love to find like a nugget that looked funny, but at the same time I would hate it. And I'd be like, "Oh, this is a nice looking dick."
Yeah. Hey, I had it for a while before somebody pointed that out to me.
Oh man, hey, do you know what though? I was like one of my favorite pictures I posted on Instagram. I was looking, I was like, that's nice. I was holding up 3 ounces. My toque says anal. It was like covered up, so it said anal. And I was like, nice. And now everyone sees that, and I'm like, great. Now it's a thing. I gotta be conscious of that.
Yeah. I can't see any other thing in this nugget anymore. That's all I see.
Do you have Dirty Bird handy?
Yeah, I don't think it'll show up though, Ed. Pretty small.
Yeah. A Dirty Bird nugget. That's funny.
Actually, let me put it here.
If you could see it, you'll understand why. You might be getting this magnifying glass.
That's funny. Is this the middle finger one? I might have seen it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting the bird flipped at you.
Imagine seeing that underwater. Like, oh, man.
Let me put it in the display case so you can see it. Otherwise, if I'm holding it, you can't see it as well.
Okay. How big is it? Like, how much does it weigh?
Oh, it's small.
All right.
Have you weighed it?
No, I don't think I have weighed it. But it's all about what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that is funny. I like that.
I call it the Dirty Bird.
A little closer, Jesse.
That's funny. Yeah, it has an elbow.
No. Look a little closer. More like a hand.
Yeah.
Up on top.
That's
simulated.
It looks like this.
That's funny. Oh man.
Kids, close your eyes.
Kids, everybody.
Shut up now. You're in trouble.
I'll show the horny nugget one more time so you can see it a little bit better.
Okay. That's funny.
When I first got it, I used to show it like this, not really seeing it. Right? And somebody pointed it out and says, "Oh, look at that."
It looks like a weenus.
There goes my monetization on this video.
Fight it, Ed. It's just a nugget. Fight it.
It's a nugget. It's a nugget. I can't help you have a dirty mind and see things in it. So do we.
Where's David? Where's David?
What was that?
It's David. Buckle. Where's he? I haven't seen him.
I don't know.
Dano called him on Skype a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he
Told
jumped
him we
in.
missed him, and he jumped in, let us know he was still alive. And hopefully he's out there finding gold.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, he
Like
said he was
Brian's
going to be
talking
out there.
Yeah,
I
ever
hope
since
he's
he got,
doing all right.
I was gonna say, ever since he got his metal detector, he kind of like disappeared.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I would too.
Well, him, you know, our buddy Sean from Busted Knuckles, and our friend Chris Bogas of Bogas Prospecting. They seem to be swinging the detectors a lot lately.
We're loving that GM 1000 or whatever that is. That's
Yeah,
I really
the
want
gold monster.
I really want to do a comparison of that versus the gold bug. But I've never done a comparison video. I think I'd be terrible.
What gold bug do you have? The gold bug 2?
Yeah, just the 2. I'm pretty biased. I do well with that. But my gold bug 2, it's gone. Long story short, pretty much got stolen. So somebody has it somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new one real quick. I really want one.
Man,
That's funny, Brian.
I can't read the chat. So
Brian
I've seen
says
these
he's got a-
goldfish nugget. I've seen the goldfish on the half-ounce one.
Yep. Saw that one. I thought I saw that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
We saw that one up in Vermont.
And when they were on the show too, Jack showed it on the show.
Right. And a 3/4 ounce nugget that looked like a turd. So of course we call it the turd nugget.
Of course.
My biggest piece looks like a bicycle seat, and I can't unsee. I mean,
hey, how you doing, Will Be Digging?
Welcome, Wilby.
Wilby.
Yeah, I do like metal detecting too, but it's not really what trips my trigger.
Right.
You know.
Oh, now I see.
I like the prospecting and the gold hunting. You know.
It has to trip my trigger now. I got an Equinox 800. I got to go use it. I got to go use it.
I don't know, with all the detectorist guests we've had on over the last year, you know, we're going on in June we'll be live for 2 years.
Wow.
I'm getting more saying, man, we need to go swing a little more often.
Yeah.
Well, we got my new property that's never been run over.
It's so much fun to detect. I'm so addicted to that.
Yeah, I imagine it's like you know, gold prospecting. You know, the first time you get gold, you get that fever. I just haven't gotten the thing that's given me the fever with metal detecting yet.
Yeah, it's like you gotta do it longer than 10 minutes. It's like when I first started doing it, I had the detector for a while and I just kind of like puttered around. But I had my best success near bedrock where people would be working and then they'd be crevicing for hours and they'd leave and I'd swing the detector and find a 2-gram piece where you're not finding anything. And it's just like, oh. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, see, being here in Ohio, for me, it would be more looking for coins and relics. You know?
Yeah, other than gold, unless you get really lucky and get a good signal up on one of the moraines like those brothers did at the Swank up on the hill.
Right. Or get lucky like Joel and find a Rolex.
Yeah. I want to ask Paulie about his dredging experience in southwestern Washington.
Oh, that was good. I'm such first off, let me say I'm such an amateur dredger. Like me and my mining partner put together this thing, and then we traveled over there, and like right off the bat, I'm noticing like the hose that I was using, it's really, really stiff. I didn't have the nozzle, not enough suction, and it was just, I ended up just sniping more so than dredging. I just got lots of the overburden out of the way, and then I'd be like, ooh, piece of gold, and I'd like spend time picking it when I could have been pushing a lot more material. So it's satisfying vacuuming.
You were in Southwest Washington, what, on the East Fork Lewis River?
Yeah, I was along the. I don't know exactly where I was because I was just kind of like looking out the window, enjoying myself. But we stayed at a place. What's it called? It's like Woodburn or
Woodland.
Woodland, yeah, something like that. And then the next day.
That's where my mom used to live.
Oh yeah, I visited her. I said hi, and she.
Cool.
No. Yeah, just from there we just drove up. We got picked up, go down to that Lewis River, and there's a few different little waterfall areas and stuff that we passed. Not sure if it was the main Lewis waterfall river.
If you went upriver from Woodland, that's the main fork of the Lewis River.
Oh. We drove for a good 40 minutes or so, wherever that ends up, I'm not sure.
Well, cool. I've done quite a bit of prospecting in Southwest Washington.
Yeah.
So I'll have to let you know when I go up there visit my mom. She lives in Vancouver now.
Oh, she does. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just there yesterday.
In Vancouver, Washington.
Okay. Oh, okay. Vancouver, Washington. I was like, huh? Yeah. No, if you come there, I'd love to meet up. That'd be a lot of fun. Drink some.
Now that you can get across the border, right?
Yeah. So. Well, exactly. It took me a while to actually get my pardon. The bad boy. But no.
Oh yeah. I remember you were having that problem.
I had a little bit of issues. Yeah, nothing like. I was just bad.
You were. It's not like you were a serial killer or anything. Were you?
No comment. Yeah, I'm claimed something.
So, you gonna be venturing down to Washington, do some more dredging?
Probably sometime in the spring. I do have plans to hook up with Gary in the spring too, and then.
Two Toes?
Yeah, with Two Toes, we're gonna do some sniping. We have some plans. Sweet. Meant to do it last year, but then, things happened at the border, so I need to wait another year. And now I'm back. So this spring I'll be up there. Then I'm gonna go see Chris in Australia, and then probably on my way back I'll be in Washington again or something. So.
Nice. That'd be a trip of a lifetime. Now, Paulie, I expect lots of footage with you and Bogas.
No,
are you gonna meet up with Red Dog or Sean or anyone while you're there?
I want to, as many people as I can, but I keep underestimating how big Australia is.
Huge.
It's huge, so I just have to line it up, and hopefully they'll do a little bit of traveling themselves, and we'll just meet up at a spot and maybe go wake Sean up or something and jump on his bed, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I wish you the best, my friend, and I'm really happy for you that your channel's doing phenomenal.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been working pretty hard trying to please everybody, but can't make everyone happy, but hey.
That's right. Hey, you put out quality work, quality content. So I know I always enjoy your stuff. It's hard watching all the videos I want to watch.
Well, I hear that.
Hard to keep up.
It is.
It's so
trying
many.
to watch everybody's, and then some days I'm sitting off, so my phone goes off. I got this notification. Polly just put one up. Ozark's going live. The Gypsy's on. She just downloaded a video. Jocelyn just downloaded a video, and then this person and that person. Terry just did a video. But I like watching them when I can.
Oh yeah, me too. Like it's same thing with responding to people. Like people have all these questions, and I'm trying to respond to them. And as soon as I respond, I go to the next person. Then they reply. Then I have something on my Instagram or my Snapchat, the Facebook.
Right.
And then you're trying to keep updated with videos. Then you're also trying to make your own videos and plan trips. It's just like nonstop moving. But I enjoy it. Busy.
As long as it doesn't turn into work and it's still fun.
I really like it. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm always laughing on the computer and stuff, and dropping F-bombs, deleting them.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't work out good. I got to do it over again. Do 2 or 3 takes the same thing because you just, you go, and this is blah, 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 blah.
There's too many outtakes I do too. So much. Sometimes I leave them in, but
I really try to do most of my stuff on one take because I don't want to edit.
yeah, editing takes longer than the trips.
Yeah.
What editing software do you use, Polly?
I use 2. Like on my laptop, I use what's it called? Cyberlink Power Director. It's like a really old expired version, 2011, I believe. And then I use another one. It's like a Premiere Pro, but that one's like I'm still trying to figure out how to really use that. And once I figure it out, I'll be able to do much more. But right now, it's just that Cyberlink Power Director one.
Okay. Then, I'm with Ray on that, Ed.
Okay.
Ed should open that box.
Show some dirt.
Some dirt.
Yeah, show some.
I started opening it. Oh my god. I think I
Put your camera back
dropped. I'm working on it. I about dropped a nut.
Ouch.
A nugget, Ed. A nugget. You about dropped a nugget.
I about dropped a nug. I about dropped a nug. I see a box within a box.
Yes.
I don't see a separate little box. So I guess he didn't send nothing and give away, but see here.
I'll take the box.
I never got one of them boxes.
Let's see. Well, Ray's in the room. Talk to him.
He don't love me like he loves you, Ed.
Well, see, look at that. Look how dark and rich that is. Can you see
We'd
it?
love to. No.
Can you see it?
No.
Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be hours of enjoyment out of the shed.
Yeah.
Boy, here, I'm going to try not to drop a nugget while I lift it up again. I was telling Judy goes, what's in that one box? I go, oh, that's beach dirt.
Pick the bag up, Ed.
Oh,
pull the bag out.
Gee whiz.
There's something underneath the bag.
Oh, there is?
Yes, sir.
Ah, there it is. Ah. Oh, see that? Gee whiz. Oh, look at that right there.
Wow. Big bag of blacks.
Oh, okay, Ray. There is 3 boxes, 2 boxes altogether, 3 boxes altogether. I guess next week we have a box here ready to go to some lucky viewer.
Woohoo!
So we'll keep that for next week, or maybe Christmas Day.
We can always add it. We can add it to our Christmas giveaway.
There you go. We can add it to the Christmas giveaway. So we'll have some flash in your pan dirt with what you say, minimum of half gram. You said, Jesse.
What, in our dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. Anywhere from that to a gram.
Then, is this DredgeCon's, Ray, or raw material?
22, 12, 42, 23, 33. No, we're not doing that.
79.
Just private message me the number so I can get it right.
Okay. I'll get right on that.
Just want to
I'm gonna have to come in under a different name. Nope, it's just raw. It's just raw off the beach.
Not just raw material, but there is gold in it.
Yep.
I no doubt about it. Off the beach, and above that beach is some old mines.
I'm gonna try that.
It's like low
Beach
tide.
detective.
It smells like low tide, he says.
Stinks like low tide.
Stinks like low tide. So that was that odor.
I want to try
And-
beach detective.
and I-
It sounds like it'd be fun. Never tried it.
Very nice. Thank you, Ray.
What you never try, you were kind of breaking up a little.
Oh, sorry, I was a robot. Like panning for gold on the beach, like prospecting on the beach. I've never actually tried that. There's a creek that I like to go to. I call it the Gold Falls. It's just northern of the island, and it opens up to a big sandy beach. And I think that would probably be a good, possibly.
What you have any like? Is it light sands or black sands? Is it both? Is it? You see layers?
I don't know. I've never actually been to that beach. I just know that creek goes to the beach. But at that creek, you're finding black sand and garnets and gold. So
Oh,
I don't see
well.
why I went there, but yeah.
I would look for those spots that would concentrate where your black sands might be concentrated.
Yeah, some black sand lenses and stuff. You
Right.
should be able to see it on the beach. Well, anywhere on your island on a sandy beach. I doubt it. But you never know. On a good gravelly beach, like a lot, like down in the San Juans in Washington,
Yeah.
there could be some nuggets on the beach in the bigger cobbles.
Yeah. I found some melted, what was it? Beer cans on the beach, and I thought it was like platinum, and I was like, oh my God. Found it right in a fire pit. No way.
Who would ever thunk it?
That's funny. All right. I hate to cut you short, Polly. I'm enjoying your call so much, but it's 11:15 here on the East Coast.
Look who just showed up. Steve France. How you doing?
5 o'clock comes
Hey,
early.
Steven, how you doing? Long time no see, buddy.
Saved by
Say what, Polly?
I said I'm saved by Steve, but no,
Yeah, under big rocks. Just make sure they don't roll over on you.
Yeah.
Very careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
I
was
can let
I?
you guys carry on. No biggie.
Thank you very much, Polly, for calling in. I really appreciate it and enjoyed your call, my friend.
No, I'm there.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
From it, buddy.
Okay, yeah. See you guys
Pleasure.
later. Thank you.
Have a great one, Paulie. Our friend Pioneer Paulie, check out his channel. He puts out some excellent content.
Be getting back on the show sometime.
Yeah, he spilled it all over his desk.
Yeah, it's a little gritty. I got a beach on my mat. I wasn't just gonna randomly call someone, Jesse. Remember how you've been talking about Terry Carter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when Eric kind of Chris Dyer, is Chris Dyer in here now? Probably not. But Chris got me in contact with Eric from Ice Cold Gold, and we were working on it. I had him penciled in, not inked in. for tonight, and things went one way, he went another, things happen. You know how it is.
Yep.
Did Paulie ever come on as a guest?
Yeah.
Yes, he did,
Yeah.
Brian. Look back on the playlist, you'll find him. Was a good show, too.
Yeah.
I messaged Terry, and I'm like, we've been talking about you several times in the past couple of weeks, you know. We liked your material. Would you mind coming on? And I go, I'll just pretend like I'm calling you randomly. But he's been in here since a little after 8.
Right.
Thanks very much, Terry, but evidently I did have a call. We had a lot of callers and good callers, and I appreciate it very much, though, sir. Now I'll probably say, never do that again. But everybody, thank you very much for joining us. I got to wake up in about 5 hours.
Me too, buddy.
If I went to bed right now, but that won't happen. So we need to wrap it up. Thank you for being with us for the last 3 hours and so. Toledo Jess, thank you as always, my good friend. Dano the Mano, thank you as always, my good friend. I got the best co-hosts on YouTube, but better than them, I love them like brothers. You out there are the best on YouTube. I love our community. Thank you all very much for joining us from the bottom of my heart. Happy holidays. We'll see you next week with our friend from East Coast Prospecting, Chris Chadwick. Should be a really big show.
Cool. That's our giveaway show too, right?
That's right.
Cool.
Just like when Chris on.
Yep.
On my community tab, I'm going to be taking a survey, poll about a show on Christmas Day, because our show falls on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So I'm going to take a poll on both those and see how it goes from there, because you can ask those too. I'm a big thing about for some reason I have this thing about the show must go on, and
I have a thing about it's Christmas, Ed.
Yeah, I know, but you might not be here. You have family. My family's 15 hours away in Mass, 3 days away in Washington State. So,
Right.
We might have my stepson up from Nashville, maybe. But I think that'd be more like during Judy's birthday on the 28th and not Christmas. But we'll see. We'll see. Until then, may you always have a flash in your pan.
You know what he's going to say next.
That's right. Maybe one day, too, we'll see you on the river. Good night, everybody.
Folks.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Dano.
Good night, Jesse.
Good night, Luke.
Good night,
And Solar. Good night, Ryan.
Folks in the chat.
Ryan, good night. Ron, good night. You too, Terry. Good night.
Good night, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Everybody. Mr. Kingston. How you doing, Kingston? Glad to see you. Good night, John.
Iron Foreman strikes again.
All night, John.
And our great #1 moderator, Mr. Lowe.
Sharon, that magnificent.
Thank you. All the winners, make sure we did your address.
Hey, yes. Merry Christmas. Good night, Ron.
Thank you very much, Kingston.
Ray Rooster, love you. See you next time.
Love you like a brother, Rob. Love all of you like family.
You got it.
As the credits roll.
Every thanks to you.
We can't shut our mouths anymore.
Again. Every thanks to you.
No pain. Don't forget to classify out your big old rocks.
No Murphy tonight.
Very little.
Very little.
Must have been a midget Murphy.
Or he was messing with somebody else's YouTube tonight.
I caught him with his head turned and I sucker punched his ass. Oh.
Nope. Night, Dan.
I hear you, Dan. Later, bro.
Night, guys.
This is so much fun.
The rockin' tunes, he says.